Hello everyone, welcome to the most unlucky episode of Dice and Paper ever. We should have seen it coming, but everyone is actually here today. And because you're here, I'd like to introduce a cool new concept where you do a couple announcements for us.
That's new.
Yeah, isn't that original?
We've never done that before.
Wait a fucking second.
I like how everyone made the same exact joke there.
Yeah,
There's
it's
only-
so
there's
fun.
I
only
feel like
one
that was the
joke
only
to
one that
make,
was
yeah.
obvious.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah. If you like our show, get our stuff. Get shirts with our logo on it. We actually redesigned a bunch of the shirts.
Yeah.
Now
Thanks,
now.
Adrian. They're
The
beautiful.
Badger
They look
one,
cooler now.
the Strong Cube one,
I like Strong
and we
Cube.
have two new designs.
Yeah.
The Crew one with all of our shit, which is really cool. It's like the blank blank.
No, it's just our
That,
shit.
yeah, and we have one with our shit on it.
Yeah, well, that's the
just
secret
just
one.
right up a little
That's
more
the
It's
expensive.
bonus
wildly
one.
Yeah.
unpopular.
Yeah.
That one, it's a little more expensive. It takes a little while to make.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, custom.
You can
Um,
specify who you want.
We also have a new design. It's based off the Beatles album Abbey Road, and
And
it's pretty
It's
awesome.
fucking
The
amazing.
cutest one
I'm
ever.
buying
Check it out.
I'm genuinely buying it. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, so those are really cool and new, and you can get them on, was it a Streamlabs thing?
No, it's Teespring.
Teespring.
Teespring,
If you go,
yeah.
either it's under our videos
Yeah.
on
Yep.
Twitch and
Description
in
on
our
YouTube,
YouTube.
panels on Twitch.
thingy.
Go get them and support
So
our
like
show.
I had to do that because they couldn't see it all the way.
And that's the logo, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
couldn't see it all the way on the camera. So
All right. D&D Beyond. Thank you so much. They have a lot of new stuff that just came out. They had the whole Ravnica thing. If you guys don't have D&D Beyond already, make sure to check it out. It will help your game so much. It's helped us so much. We want to say a huge thanks. We're not sponsored, but we just endorse your product every single stream. We love it so much. It's helped us so much, and thank you again. Yeah, that's it.
And then we also have to thank Tabletop Audio. We have a bunch of new sounds. We got the welcome music you can hear right now. We have City. We have the violin,
Every sound.
flute.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't name that
He
one.
goes through
I'm
and
gonna name
names
it every
every
You can do
sound.
just about
Every
anything with
tone.
Tabletop Audio. You can make a tree fall. You can do just about anything.
It can even make
Sure.
you toast.
Yeah.
It makes you toast.
Here's the
guys.
Makes you
Question.
toast, does
and I
your
think
job,
it's
fucks
completely
your wife.
free.
Boys,
All kinds of
this,
Yeah, it is
It's
completely,
completely free,
Tabletop
so
Audio.
It is
You
amazing.
guys
Free.
should check
It's
it out
so awesome.
whenever you want.
We're
During
so
your
good at doing announcements
D&D
where we
games.
all talk at the
Yes.
same time.
Again,
glad
so they
that-
can't understand a
sponsor.
word we say. Guys, get into this. They
I-
can't
I-
understand
I
a
really
word we
I
say.
love
Guys,
D&D
it's
Beyond.
awesome.
D&D
Go
Beyond
get
is
it
so
because
cool.
it's
This is
totally free for
fantastic
your own
podcast
I'm excited.
audio.
Whatever you
I
want.
want to
Alright,
die.
shut
Please
up.
help me.
Holy
I'm being
shit.
held
It was
high.
your idea.
I have one
I'm
question.
sorry.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Can it make you tea?
If you
Oh,
want it,
Cannot
yeah.
make
that's
it.
Fucking damn it,
that's coming out in the next
Tabletop
patch though.
No, it's not.
Green tea.
Seriously though,
blueberries.
Tabletop Audio.
Tabletop
great.
audio is awesome. Thank you.
It's our.
All right,
favorite.
Arthur. This
Arthur.
time, don't mess up every single username.
This isn't a camera.
Oh, yeah.
That's a camera.
That's a camera.
That's
Are
a
you
ca-
sure?
See, that's what they can see us on. This is
Okay.
what they can use to hear us.
Okay. So like.
Okay. So don't look at that.
So
No, stop.
guys. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you do, though, every time.
Fuck you guys. I know. Go ahead and check us out on Twitch and YouTube. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. The Dice and Paper. Make sure you follow us on the Twitch. Yeah. We stream every Friday.
Saturday.
7. I was thinking
You were
7.
on a roll
I was
there.
thinking
You
7,
were on
and
a
I
roll.
said Saturday. We stream every Friday, 7 to like 10:30, 11ish. We have a great fucking swagalicious time. It's very
Eastern
fun.
Standard Time.
Yes, EST. And if you are watching the video after, please make sure you watch us on Twitch. And if you're watching live, like right now,
We love you.
Thank you.
we love you guys very much. But if you guys would like to catch some of the other episodes, as well as Perception Check, some of the more backstory and more roleplay stuff oriented, you guys can also check us out on Dice and Paper.
It would honestly
no
make
symbol.
make much more sense if you're watching this today. If you watch those.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
well, about the world stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
you'll
There-
you'll
there-
understand.
It's just really cool. You should go watch them. It doesn't take long. I mean, you don't have to watch the ones where we introduce ourselves if you're watching
you
this,
know
because you
us
probably already
already.
know.
Every
us, but-
single one is his favorite.
They're
Yes.
decidedly
They're all
optional,
my
but
favorite.
very interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
And the perception checks, these two boys, Trevor and Adrian, did a really great job on them. I highly recommend, and I still even go back to watch them.
Air 5 me.
Sometimes
Air 5.
they're just
But-
worth watching again.
Yeah, like even us, just to like catch up on stuff, just to remember stuff, religion, etc. So it's very good, appreciated. If you guys are also new, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Twitter.
Twitter,
Very good.
Instagram, got it all.
We have all the things. This is Beautiful Man, as I referenced last session. runs the Instagram. He posts.
Can you stroke his face this time?
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Again,
Yes.
like you did last time. There you go.
It's all wet.
All right, Trevor, it's over to you.
Trevor. It is
Are we
Trevor.
doing fan art?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
That
quick
half
thank you. Soul Dagger coming in again.
Again! Wow!
If you
So
can see
good.
it on the wall behind us. It wasn't in the pre-stream. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'll promise I'll get it up next time.
We were rushed today.
Oh my god. You can look.
It's,
She did
it's so
this.
good.
One of Cal that is my phone background now.
It's so
Adrian's
amazing.
too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
it's
good.
so
good.
absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
It is so good.
Soul
It would
Dagger,
be
I'm
mine.
talking
That's my
directly
schedule.
to you right now.
Yeah, you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
And
Yes.
on top
Amazing.
of that, if you guys are and really enjoy the stream, send us fan art. We love it.
We love it so
it's
much.
so much fun.
Yeah, it's
It's
the
beautiful.
best.
We put it
It's
before the
the best
stream
As you
and
can
everything.
see,
It's
we
like
really
it
appreciate it.
propels us to do. the
Yeah,
show.
we just
That's
love it
awesome.
so much.
Yeah.
It's so surreal.
And everybody gets to see your work.
And
Yeah,
finally,
it's great.
I have a quick apology to
Me?
a member of the cast.
Oh, I want it to be me.
I'm really sorry. Stool, you can't be on today.
Ah,
Fucking
Stool.
Stool.
No.
I'm sorry. We had a few creative differences, but we are considering bringing Stool back in the future.
In the future.
At some point.
Anyway, those announcements out of the way. Maybe he'll replace you one of these days. One of you
I
two.
only got to meet him once.
I mean, yeah,
He is an
that's how it
inanimate
works.
object. But
He
Uh,
looked so much like me last time I saw him.
Anyway, as always, this world is a curious place. A lost raven watches the day-to-day affairs of a world. Ever patient, ever present. Welcome to Dice and Paper. No, we
Well,
say it every time.
it's
It was,
every
best
time.
song.
say it every
can't get
time,
better
mean it
than
every
the song.
time.
My favorite song.
Yeah.
Is it your
Beautiful.
favorite song?
It is my favorite.
Is it your
song.
favorite song?
I don't like being put on the spot like that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not ready to make such big life decisions yet. Anyway. As is Dice and Paper tradition, we'd like to have a quick recap. And
It would have been
Nate,
me.
the lucky bastard, wasn't here last time, so it gets to skip right over him. You're going to do the next one, though,
What if I'm
my
not
friend.
here? No.
You're
I'm
here,
gonna be
right?
here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be here.
You better be here.
I'm gonna be here.
If you're not here next week, I'm going to call you up and have you record yourself giving a recap over the phone. Let's play that.
Just if you're gonna do that, let me do the whole stream.
Sure.
All right.
No, absolutely not. But for today, Arthur is going to be doing the honors. Would you like to take it away?
Sure. So, 2 episodes ago, just to clarify, Busto fucked off with it. It's fine. Returning, we went to this amazing, wonderful place known as Corgi Town, which I will forever call it. Met the best dog, Pablo. No one will ever forget Pablo. Let's be honest.
He's on a wall.
We went on. Yeah, Pablo. Like he's the
on
OG.
a wall.
OG. After meeting Pablo, we went into the little tavern, had some drinks. I started doing some druid stuff. Started talking to some dogs. It's pretty chill. There was like a really sketchy looking dog that kind of like wanted to fight. Like we were thinking about it. Adrian, that's what you said. It was a pit bull.
Yep,
Just
yep.
clarifying.
Eye patch.
Yep.
Tattoos.
Yeah, terrifying as shit.
Were they playing poker?
Yeah, they
There
were.
was-
They were
there was, like,
trying.
spread
They don't
out.
have. They don't have thumbs, so
they
they're
were
kind of just
looking at
nudging
it.
them around.
But yes, they were
I
attempting.
wasn't here.
Then after we went and met the wonderful Gromit Fowling, He's muy bueno. He's his pronounced or his like actual thing is a dogomancer, which I think is fucking amazing because who doesn't want to be a dogomancer? I'm just saying that's like the greatest thing ever. I 10 out of 10 know what my next character is, dogomancer. Then after we had to go to his ex's house, we haven't gone there yet, to find some mysterious looking vines that could alter reality, which are
We don't
pretty
have
cool.
to do that. It's like a side quest.
Yeah, it's a side quest.
But I want it.
But we're definitely
We'll do it on the way back.
we're
Because
totally
it's-
fucking
Okay,
They're,
doing
like,
well,
tripping
recap.
cats.
We don't need to make this
Recap.
a story
We're doing
decision.
everything on the way back.
Anyway, after that, we departed from Corgi Town, departed from Dogtown, had a couple rough nights, a couple little exhaustion here and there, until we met some spoopy people. They, in a huge rainstorm, kind of met and tried to not attack our caravan, but came up to our caravan. We talked to them, we tried to heal them, and they warned us of phase spiders. The next night, as we camped, I, doing my watch, saw some ghostly figures, bit spoopy, cast daylight, didn't do anything really, they just disappeared.
Just made it worse.
Yeah, basically.
They were cool.
And I cast daylight on them. And then, after casting daylight, phase spiders attacked us. And that is where we currently are. We're actually currently in combat at the start of this episode.
Yep.
The gang and face spiders.
Anything I missed?
No, that summed it up pretty good for me. So,
All right.
where we left off last time, you were engaged in combat with this one big face spider that Cal spotted while on watch. It was attacking Nick, and your group kind of quickly mobilized to fight back, but Cal did not notice a second face spider appearing on the walls of this ruins behind him, and you were there in time just to see it grab onto him and vanish, as face spiders are known to do. But Cal, your perspective was a little bit different. I think you stabbed the face spider and then ran to get your trident where it was embedded in the wall behind you, and you sort of ran over and wrenched it out of the stone and the ground and stonework, and then turned around to jump back into battle, only to see Nick sort of paused briefly in combat and looking at you with just wide eyes, and then around like the edges of your vision, these 4 to 6 long
Phalanges.
blue and white spider legs wrapped around you, and then and then
That's not
very
cow
abruptly the sounds of battle and the night woods just sunk away and almost became muted, as if you're wearing like some sort of a big helmet, and everything took on this like grayish whitish overtone, and this thick fog began filling the air around you, because you are now in the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, you're not in the ethereal plane alone. That face spider that grabbed onto you is still there and is still grabbing on you. And to start us off, it's gonna try and bite you.
Are you serious already?
Yeah.
What an opening.
Is a 13 hit?
No.
No. So,
Got him.
it swings around. Yeah, I know the word petaflaps, and it chomps down with those like side jaws. But you shove backwards and push it off of you, and it sort of stumbles to the ground behind you and sort of crouches down as if ready to attack. But back in the material plane, it is Busto's turn first.
Busto is going to attempt to do at least something relatively smart. He's going to cast Moonlight
Okay.
directly onto the other spider.
The visible.
Yes,
well,
the
but-
visible one that I currently see.
And for reference, we have these little see-through ones. Those are people in the ethereal plane. Because the geography is basically the same, we're just going to use the same battle map.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
No.
that's actually really smart. I'll just
Thank you.
Why do you sound so surprised? I was just noting it.
because
You sound like they never come up with good ideas.
I'm not saying that, but I'm implying it.
Do your turn,
you're
Arthur.
implying-
Damn it, I'm trying, but things are happening. So I'm just casting Moonbeam. Boo-doo-doo-doo. It is a 30-foot radius, I believe.
Damn.
So it will envelop everyone. Do we have a Viz rep, or by chance
A what?
a Viz rep of it, or no? Okay.
Unfortunately.
So I believe it does 2d10 2d8, I believe. Apologies, shit happened. Shit
So what does
happened.
Moonbeam do?
You got here like 10 minutes ago.
So okay, so it is I apologize. It is a 120-foot range.
Yeah, that's covering everyone for sure.
5-foot area. Moonbite, 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point until the spell ends. Dim light fills the area. A shape changer must make its saving throw with disadvantage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw
All right.
every turn that it is in it.
14.
Nope, 16.
Okay.
So 2d8,
Holy crap,
10?
man.
19.
Damn, 19 damage.
Yep,
Holy shit, dude.
I'll take that, boys. Should have cast it at 3rd level, whatever. Too late now.
Alright. So yeah, back in the material plane, Busto like levels a finger on the remaining spider, and this just beam of moonlight strikes it. And you can see it kind of writhe underneath this like oppressive blue light. And how much damage do you say? 10?
19.
19. Never mind.
Yes.
Damn, dude. That's some
And
impressive shit.
as a secondary, as a bonus action, can I please cast Healing Spirit?
Sure. Can you? Can you use a bonus action to cast healing?
Yes.
Then,
Healing Spirit.
absolutely.
Muy bueno. That's just 1d6 for everyone.
Nice. Yeah, so again, that like golden silhouette of Wolfie, or I think Wolfie's eyes are gold, and then there's another silhouette of a dragon, right?
Yeah.
It flares up with light, and
Badass.
well, not Cal, but Nick, you are healed. 1d6.
Damn.
I'm
Cal is
God
on
damn
another
it.
plane, so unfortunately,
Yeah.
That
I
would be
think
some
he might be a
Pretty
little bit out
strong
of range.
magic.
Maybe,
for a level
but, like-
5.
Pretty strong.
So
Cal
that
is
is,
a little too
that is
strong.
4 HP restored.
She's at full, right?
I'm
Well,
fine.
Well,
4 for you.
4 for everyone. Damn
Fair
it.
enough.
Everyone feels good, like
Yeah.
Just
well rested.
Nice.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
You feel
okay,
motivated.
thanks.
It's like you saw a motivational speaker.
All right, Nate, thank you. Who's up next?
that was the most shut up date right now.
So back in the spider turn.
Spider
Back in the
turn.
spider turn. Nick,
Spider
that spider kind of, after being hit by the beam of moonlight, kind of redirects its focus and heads over towards Busto, which I think gives you an
no.
attack of opportunity
Oh,
since
does
it's moving
it?
away.
May I?
Go ahead.
That probably that won't hit 13.
13?
No, 15.
That does it. 15 hits.
Oh my gosh.
13 was borderline. Ooh. It's right around there.
Probably
somewhere.
14.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And I apologize. It's at the start of your turn that you
Oh my
get
God.
6 of HP.
Oh,
Just to
well, it
clarify.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
mean,
Alright.
just for.
So the spider's actually already been hurt, so as it kind of skitters away from you, you just slice one of your daggers across its thorax and open another wound, and it actually seems to kind of stumble as it approaches Busto, because it looks genuinely quite hurt. But it is the spider's turn.
It's a no bueno, gentlemen.
Which spider?
This one.
Okay.
Yours does not go just yet.
Okay.
Just yet.
Has to go after me.
So, Busto, this spider, it kind of, as it approaches you, it crouches down, and then it leaps towards you and tries to snap those jaws shut right around your neck.
Neck.
Does 22 hits.
Oof.
Robusto. First damage from the spider. Let's see how much damage they
This
do.
is
real
this is
quick.
my
I
first
wanna
damage I think
take
I've ever
some
taken.
damage.
Really?
No, it's
No,
not.
you've taken damage.
Yeah, yeah.
before.
I want
Drake.
to be damaged.
10 points of damage.
That's
Ouch.
not bad.
And you must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
It is.
You hear the funny thing? I think the Drake
Yeah,
is
I
the
passed
deadliest
it. I got
fight we've
rolled
been in
15.
so far.
I
You
want
rolled a
damage
15?
on me.
Yeah,
I
so it's like
want
Okay.
16 total.
Yeah, so you're good.
So you can do that.
So I can
So
do
as
damage.
it bites down, you feel that venom, this like hot venom start to spread in your neck, but you just sort of like brace for it, and it hurts, and you can feel it. It's definitely hurt you, but you don't feel as though you're going to succumb to the venom.
Spiders suck.
But
Alright.
so it's already kind of like right up against you, and as it had chomped down on your neck, it kind of starts to wrap those legs around your back, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my God.
Oof. Question, can I control my spiritual weapon from the ethereal plane?
Is there a range limit on how far away you can control it from? If there is, no.
I think there's a casting range. No. You can move the weapon up to 20 feet. I think it's its own creature.
Yeah, I think you can move it. What'd
So
you
I
roll?
rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20. Hot damn, my dude. Yeah.
So it's
So-
21 total.
You see, Nick, you see actually Busto and the spider like flicker for just a second, and then the spider vanishes, but Busto doesn't.
Thank goodness.
I wish I didn't roll a nat 20.
Well, I
You
can't
want
switch it just
Because
yet.
now it's 2v1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Cal,
We don't have another invisible spider chair.
it's fine. It
Spider
is your turn though.
Spider mini. Okay, so there's one in front of me, now one to my right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The one to your right doesn't seem to have. You saw this all, by the way. Kind of as though through like a lens, but you still can see what's going on in the material
Okay.
plane.
Let me think about this here.
Can I help him at all?
I am, so now there's no point in bringing my sport attacking with my spiritual weapon. So I'm going to, I'm gonna just attack it with my trident.
Which
and
one?
See how we do. The one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Jesus.
The first roll of the game, guys, was a natural 1.
Oh boy.
Actually, his roll was a natural 20.
So.
No, for me.
And you were attacking?
Yeah.
Man.
I guess I'm gonna need you to roll to confirm that, to see if you hurt yourself. Or
Roll to
not.
confirm isn't in 5e, but I understand
Well,
why.
I don't want to just hurt you right off the
13.
bat. If you're below 10, I'll have you. Well, okay. So it's you don't hit it. That's for sure. You swing your trident, and I'm gonna say as you like bring it around, it just slips out of your grip and kind of bounces
Are
behind
you
the
serious?
spider.
My trident is gone again?
You're having some trouble with this, dude. I'm sorry. It's a nat 1. You don't fall over.
All right.
That's for sure.
Could be worse.
I'm gonna use my war priest and try to touch it.
All right.
Attack action. Oh wait, weapon attack. No, I can't. Can I? Because that's not a weapon attack. Huh? How can you get out of opportunity attacks again?
You can use the disengage action.
Well, I don't have an action, so
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm gonna yeet towards my trident.
You remember you have haste.
Oh, I do, don't I?
So you go faster.
I have another attack.
Yeah, he has an extra movement and an extra attack roll that he can make.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna slap that.
With inflict wound.
All over the floor.
Oh my god!
What?
I hate this game. 12.
No, dude. So you like actually just like after your trident goes, you're kind of off balance, and you try and like slam a hand down on top of its head, but it just ducks backward, and you actually see it start to flicker slightly. But is that the end of your turn?
Now I'm gonna run towards my trident.
Okay.
Attack me. Do
Sure.
it. Do it.
What's your life?
Do it.
42.
Oh,
15.
15 to
To
hit?
hit.
Nope.
No, so it swings 2 of its legs at you, but you just duck under, and scoop up your trident.
Screw you.
And Nick, it is your turn now.
But there's no one to fight.
There's no spiders here. You can delay your turn if you'd like.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So
there's no one.
it is the other spider's turn, and that flickering you start to see sort of comes to a head, and it just vanishes back into the material plane. So I need to switch these.
Okay.
And that spider is going to make its way towards
Yes. I'm in the ethereal plane with the more hurt spider.
Good
Busto.
job.
And sort of just as you're recovering from the attack of the first one,
Oh no.
the second one catapults itself towards you and wraps its legs around you. So I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw again.
Not quite a nat 20.
Not a nat 20. Nearly the opposite. 3 total.
3.
Oof, boys. Oof.
You said give me a good roll.
Damn, dude.
So I assume I'm in the ethereal plane.
You
now.
are.
The dice doesn't have
Hey, Arthur, welcome to the party!
Hey, luckily I was literally googling what like animals would be in the astral plane, so I could
So-
teleport there with
Because
well save.
I already used its appearance
astral?
jaunt. The spider remains behind this time, and Busto vanishes.
I didn't know it could do that.
Nick, that's a problem. You have healing spirit, remember?
Yeah, I actually am
I
not
don't think it's a
bothered
problem.
by it at all. Can I have my turn now?
It is your turn. You can use your turn now, Nick.
Okay, I'm going to try to stab
Yeah, so
it
s-
with
I
my
feel like- I
good
feel like-
dagger.
Like the modifications you did to the face spider made it both more complicated and harder to like use, but way cooler.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty. I just literally just gave them banishment as a spell.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it with my good dagger.
That's cool as shit though.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for a face spider
21.
to hit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you have to move over.
I will move over then.
Kind of weird that you can just walk through the invisible
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so actually, Cal, in the ethereal plane, you see that more faded one jump towards Busto, and then suddenly Busto becomes distinct and colorful again, and you kind of look around as you and Busto are now standing in the ethereal plane together.
Okay. I look at him, give him a nod. All right.
Bed.
That is 15 points of damage.
Damn.
And for my bonus action, I would like it to make a deception check.
Ken.
Okay.
Deception. Deception is wisdom or
2,000
intelligence.
damage. Charisma.
I think it's
It's straight.
Deception
it's
is charisma.
charisma.
Charisma. 10.
Okay.
Isn't it like 10 or under?
That's a lot of d6.
That's a lot of damage.
It's 3, another 8 points of damage.
How
I'm
much
gonna get
total?
It again.
A little less damage than we
15 plus
thought.
8,
Jesus.
which is 23.
23.
little
Yeah.
more than we
Good
Hot
job.
damn. Yeah. The spider does not seem particularly
Happy.
Should have had another healer.
How many of them
Three
are
of us
there?
are just DPS. and
How many
then-
spiders are there?
Hello.
I wasn't here, so I don't know.
Two
I'm gonna
spiders.
kill the spider all on my
Can't
own.
really see through the trees, but I can see two.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Is that your turn, Nick? Yeah, so you, as this spider appears and Busto vanishes, you like run forward and drive your blade into its back. And then I guess it tries to, I don't exactly know how the deception thing works.
It's insightful fighting, so I'm trying to
Yeah. Oh,
guess
that's
out
cool.
what it's gonna do.
So
and get
so
it.
having watched the spiders move around, you expect the like swing from its leg that follows, and you use that to duck under and just chop right at one of the joints, severing one of its legs at the second joint.
Nice.
And Busto, it is back around to you. It's
So-
you and Cal are standing a couple feet apart in the ethereal plane with one of the remaining face spiders.
Cal, are you damaged at all?
No.
Okay. I would like to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on myself. Sort of like under my breath. And then, Trevor, I know you're gonna hate what I'm about to ask.
Can
Could
I
I
simply?
simply-
Can I simply?
Could I just
say-
simply-
Is there any metal on the spider?
Oh no, that's
No.
the worst
Worth a
question
shot.
I ever
I'm
get.
sorry, bud. There's no metal on the spider.
was
You
worth
got
a
heat
shot.
metal?
What? Yeah.
Oh my god.
my-
Druids get heat metal.
We're just
Oh.
slowly
I
becoming
forgot
our-
about- I forgot about that.
I was so happy
We're
that
gonna
they
just
had heat
slowly
metal,
become
dude.
our-
My
guys.
literally my most hated stuff.
I hate that.
Yeah, boys. Okay, so that is 7 HP restored, and can I cast Moonbeam in the astral plane?
In the ethereal plane?
Sorry.
Okay, you went. What did you say before? What did you say before?
He said astral.
I mean,
He said astral, and then this time he said Israel. Bro.
The Israel plane.
He's really busted.
I mean, I'd imagine so. Do you
What
need
is
the
red?
moon? Let me
Don't.
look it up. I mean, the moon is not
In.
here. The moon
Yeah.
is very far away.
But that's
But-
why.
But when you're in the real plane, aren't you casting like a artificial moonbeam?
No, it's like
Um,
actually from the moon, I think.
Oh.
Until
Unless I'm wrong.
it's
That I'd be wrong.
I
It's a
don't-
50-50
Yeah.
chance.
okay. I'm gonna leave your discretion. Does it need the moon?
It'd be cooler if it doesn't need the moon.
If it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, your other moonbeam is still in the
Yeah, I
ethereal
think
plane.
for the purposes of this combat, I'm gonna say it does.
Yeah. Well, then,
But-
unfortunately,
but
you
next
cannot
combat-
cast moonbeam.
Next
in
other
the ethereal
combats,
plane.
maybe not. I'll finagle it if I have to.
Yeah, I feel like, truth be told, I don't totally know. But
I mean, hey,
It's always
all
good when the DM says
so
your
then
discretion.
I would
Yeah,
like
right.
to
My discretion? Oh, I killed
do
the monster.
something for once in my life known as use my staff.
Oh my god.
This is the first time I've used it, and it's not magical or cool in any way, shape, or form.
It's
Killed
a
it.
stick.
It's a stick. That's basically
That's
it.
cool.
that is
I forgot I had to roll the hit, but I mean that's fine. Does
You
a
rolled a good damage.
14 hit.
14 hit. Yes.
Meter beat. So that's 8
Yeah,
plus 1, 9.
He did already roll the damage.
Damn.
That's a lot of damage.
Nice. And I healed. Oh, and I should actually take the HP.
Yeah, you probably
That's
should.
my
That
turn.
would probably
Oh,
help
9.
you a lot.
Wrong spider. My bad. 40. Yeah. So this spider, I think, is this the one that's already hurt, or is it the one in?
The one that's already hurt is the one in the ethereal
Yeah.
plane.
So
We're both pretty
so
hurt
you
right now.
you just like
Oh, that's true.
crack it with the like point end of your staff, and you see it like you hit it like right in like one of its eyes, and you just see the whole like side of its head kind of crumple, and it lets out this just horrifying insect screech.
You're Robin.
What's that? Oh. Is it dead?
No, it
No,
is
it's not dead.
You hit it with a stick and it dies.
But it is the spider's
You stub
turn.
its toe. Oh wait.
It is your spider's turn.
Oh, fantastic.
And
Wait, no, wouldn't that be the one in?
yes,
The real world?
it is the one in the
Oh.
real
No,
world.
Oh.
And you see that spider kind of looks at you, Busto, and it bears its petaplaps for a second,
Wait,
and then
is Busto in the
vanishes.
real? Oh, Busto's not in the real world.
Busto's in the ethereal plane with you.
No,
But
he's moving your
very
spider to
abruptly,
my plane.
you two are the only ones in the ethereal plane,
Oh,
as
Yeah.
the other spider vanishes back into the material
that
plane.
makes sense.
I wonder how you're gonna get out.
This is a problem now, Adrian.
Yeah.
We're
So
in the
you
ethereal
two,
plane.
you two are now in a bit of a situation. You can see what's going on. You can see Nick now alone against
Two
two
spiders.
phase spiders. But from the ethereal plane, you can do nothing to help.
That is like
And
my
Nick-
worst nightmare.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Cal Sanders would get so motherfucking angry.
Is there like a funeral
Bustos
song on here?
always got
6
a
points
plan.
of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution
Nick is
saving
dying.
throw.
Busto's always got a
Death
plan.
Constitution save? 8.
8.
Fuck, that's not.
Shit, dude.
Um,
I like her expression though. She's like ready for it. She's,
I am.
She's strong.
I
She's
am.
strong. She's got it.
it's alright. Isabel wants to take damage.
Us three are
I
the
do
weakest
wanna
when it
take
comes to
damage.
this stuff. They're
20
ready.
points of damage.
Holy
In
shit!
total?
Not that much damage.
In total, 20 points. Okay.
20?
I don't think you can
Yeah.
regenerate
I
that
thought
much.
you said 30.
Oh,
That
you have to
makes me
refresh
feel
it.
a lot better. Because I know her total HP, but
36.
I know.
I'll just
So I
take
thought he
out
said
my
30. I was like,
Trevor,
And
That's
you
fine.
feel just this like
There you go.
tearing sensation of venom racing throughout your body.
Ugh.
You're only
Ew.
3 feet tall.
I don't mean
I'm fine.
to
Yeah.
ask a stupid question. Could you define touch for me?
You have to touch.
You have
them.
to physically touch them,
So I can't do it in the ethereal.
not through the ethereal plane. You can see the real world, but in reality, you are quite far away.
I have a question. Are they like seeing it from like a bird's eye view, or are they like right in the action?
No, the ethereal plane is a border between the material. The ethereal plane really isn't its own plane. It's just what happens when planes run into each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when steam comes
Like
off the
planes.
water.
It's like a collision zone.
Like-
So they're right on the edge of some other demi-plane, but they can see into the material plane and the ethereal plane.
I see.
But Cal, it is now your turn. Yeah, you're kind of stuck here.
I'm just gonna.
You can see this spider just like it reappears in the material plane and just two legs dive onto Nick and bites like right at the
Well, you
bottom
do
of her
have your
throat.
thingy.
All I'm gonna do.
That's an Arthur saying right there.
I do have a piece of information.
Oh,
for
okay. Give me that information.
you. As you're standing there, you kind of like start pacing. You see Busto sort of looking around like he doesn't know what to do right away, and you kind of start pacing back and forth as this spider is just tearing into Nick. That marker on your right arm begins to just burn with a furious light.
I'm gonna get super pissed. I can't help my sister, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking stuck here.
You feel this rage start to build up amongst you, and it suddenly this light grows to such a point where you can see just the like milky outline of a handprint appear over your right arm. What do you want to do?
Run up and touch Nick. See if anything happens.
You can't actually touch them while you're in
Fuck.
the ethereal plane. It's kind of like running your hands through smoke.
That's
What can you touch?
I don't want to touch Busto. What if I explode and kill him?
Okay, so to clarify,
Yes.
there is a handprint over the mark, and your other hand has started to glow faintly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you plant a hand down, and you just feel this burning heat start to come up, and then it gets to a point where you can't really stand it, and you just rip away your hand, and this just arc of flame comes with it, which then wraps around the top of you, and Busto, you see him kind of rear back, and those horns, for the first time in quite a while, since he's sort of come to this agreement, just go, and his eyes burst into a brilliant flame.
Let's go.
Can you make a charisma saving throw with advantage for me?
Charisma.
With advantage. That's bad.
Die. You've been fucking me over for 2 episodes now. Please give me something good. Not bad.
Okay. Average.
It's still minus. Or no, it's +2. So 16.
Oh.
You have +2 to charisma.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm proficient.
fortunately, that is not quite enough.
What?
Oh.
You have a pretty high save throw. So
And the die knew that.
you see these just flames burst up around Cal, and he sort of like stomps in a circle and like tries to slam his hand into a tree, but to no avail. And Nick, it is your turn again, unless Cal, there's something else you'd like to do.
I can't do anything. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm pissed.
Okay, wait, it's my turn. I'm gonna, so there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2.
Which one is the one that got me? I'm gonna
The
try to
see-through one.
I'm gonna
I
try
don't
to
have 2 face
get
spiders.
him back.
All right.
Oh, excuse me, Trevor, does a 27 hit your spider?
No, actually, it's crazy, but it
No,
doesn't.
just because you said it with that tone.
Ooh, that's shitty. 9 points of damage,
Damn.
and then, I would like to have it make a deception check for my bonus action.
Spider's dead, guys.
9.
1 spider to
It's
go.
dead.
Oh, yeah, nuh-uh,
Jesus.
8 points, another 8 points of
Holy
damage.
shit.
So 17 in all.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so again, you just swipe as it's kind of biting towards you, because I think that's the one that attacked you.
Yeah,
you
it
just
is. I
swipe
hate
a
it.
dagger across like its open maw, and it kind of rears back. And you, knowing that they seem to take like a second pause in between being hurt, use that opportunity to just dive forward, and you drive that dagger right into its skull between its frontmost 2 eyes. And then it kind of seems to pause for a second, and you don't give it its second. You slam the palm of your hand into the hilt of the dagger, just driving it all the way up to the hilt into its head, where the spider then collapses to its side on the ground, dead.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm pleased.
So, that was the one in the real world. Oh wait, no, there's 2 of them.
There's 2 in the real world.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll be,
Wait, which one was it?
It was the see-through one.
Oh, okay.
But the other one, as you're focused on this
Yeah.
one, I'd say right as you're kind of backing up in triumph, you hear the skittering of a spider coming up from behind you, and does 21 hit.
Yeah!
God
Yeah, it
damn
does,
it.
Trevor!
Dude, if she takes another
My
one like
dice.
that, she's done. Another 20.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
I would like to clarify something. You should take a D6 at HP.
She did at the beginning of her turn.
She did. Okay. Apologies.
No, that's my
Right.
regeneration.
Trevor.
Oh yeah, you can take the d6 from the healing thing too.
Oh, I didn't know that was every turn.
Just roll a d6 and cut
It's
that
every
off.
turn?
Trevor.
Every single
What?
start of the turn.
Cut that off the 11
Yeah.
you took, or
Yeah,
11,
that's
yeah. And again, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I'm fucked if this doesn't, yeah. 16?
Okay. That is a success. You still take half
Yeah,
damage.
okay.
I'm very stressed out right now.
You take 16 points of damage.
She's done.
In addition to the 11? Yeah, I'm out.
If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points. That means you are at 0,
Okay,
but you
I'm
don't
fine.
have to make death saving throws You can't fight though.
Yeah, that is understood.
Okay, so Cal and Busto actually, you see Nick he just heroically defeats the first spider before the second grapples her from behind, and it just bites down on the back of her neck and doesn't let go. And you see her kind of struggle for a second before just like falling limp, and then the spider sort of lifts itself up on its hind legs and begins wrapping her in spider silk.
Saw this
You're not exactly in combat. I'd say it is Busto's turn if there's anything you want to do.
I couldn't find any animals that I could that have CR path and can teleport to the
Wood dog.
I know I can't, sadly.
Damn.
I know I'm coping. So that means that I would like to look around
Look around.
I know what I want to do.
and just try to
With your
find.
pass-
and just try to
perception.
find-
You guys on your turn can make a charisma saving throw if you want
Oh, we
to
can.
try and return from banishment again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
If it goes over a minute though, you can't return without outside help.
Shit.
So I feel like for thematic sake, because we're not
16.
exactly-
Oh, you
Whoa!
fuck.
16.
16. What did he roll last time?
16.
Yeah.
No, 15.
I rolled 16.
Oh,
It was 16.
it doesn't work.
Sorry, buddy. No, you kind of try to like connect with anything in the material plane,
I
but
know what I gotta do.
you're unable to actually form a solid connection.
Okay.
Oh, Trevor, do you want to remove that spider from the thing?
I'd like to look around then.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception.
Just looking around for your turn. I have something to do.
Sorry.
All right, to this die. Maybe I'm being too mean to it. You know,
Maybe.
it is my die.
Save
some
it. Save
love.
it for your turn, buddy.
Roll this once.
I wish I rolled like this normally. 25.
25. Yeah, around you, you don't see much. You can see maybe like 100 feet out of the area from you before it sort of, it doesn't disappear into the fog, but the details of the world start to fade away. And then like very faint, I mean with a 25, Jesus, very faintly in the distance, you can see what looks just like these like floating silhouettes or like broken ruins just sort of suspended in the air as it turns into the proper ethereal plane.
You guys are running out of time.
No animals or anything around me.
There's no animals in the ethereal plane.
No.
No. Wolfie's in the material plane, but you're a bit far away to communicate
I'm,
with him.
Wait.
I'm stressing out,
Is
guys.
Wolfie
If you
not-
can't tell, I'm
Wolfie not-
stressing out
Is Wolfie
hardcore
not
right
fighting
now.
the fighter? The spiders?
I don't
Guys,
know,
we're
does
wasting
Wolfie
time
get into
doing this.
combat? Yeah, I mean, your timer's going.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ah! Natural one. Fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
I love that face.
Okay. That doesn't matter. That's not what I care about right now. As that thing is wrapping her up, my fucking spiritual weapon is gonna float up and then swoop down and slam
Oh, thank
All right.
you. You're the best.
Yeah.
into it. Fuck that thing.
Go ahead and, I don't remember.
Adrian, roll this die.
Yeah, take
No,
a better
I'm
die.
getting a different die. I'm gonna
Whoa,
get.
you moved my phone perfectly.
Look at all these die,
Trevor,
guys.
Trevor.
What's a good one here?
The yellow
No,
one.
glow in the
The
dark.
yellow one has
Glow in
never
the dark.
felt-
I made
Glow
it
in the
right on
You.
purpose today.
That's gonna give
All
you
right.
that one, guaranteeing it.
Shut up.
Is this a Wimbaway moment, boys?
A Wimbaway?
No.
No.
It's not a life or death situation. They gave him a
I hate this
9.
game. I hate this game. Dungeons and Dragons is the worst game ever made. What is this game again? What are we doing this? Whatever.
Wasn't this
How,
one your
what, was
idea?
what was your roll?
It was a 9, and it's not gonna be
9.
enough. So it scares the shit out of the spider. Can I make an intimidation check? But at least give me
I
that,
love how you're
Trevor.
running the game
I don't know
right
if
now.
your spiritual weapon gets your bonus though.
Okay.
I'm gonna okay.
Give
I'm
it-
gonna say
give it
because
half.
we're in speed time, like
It's not relevant.
it's probably not relevant. I'll okay. Here's how I'll resolve this. I'll give you each.
I love you, Die.
I'll give you each 2 more turns, but the phase spider
Okay.
also gets another 2 turns.
Alright,
that
if
sound
you guys
fair?
can't roll
That
out of
does.
it like that,
I can't make
I'm
an
gonna be
intimidation
pissed.
check with that.
I don't know what I don't. Yeah, sure, but don't use your bonus to intimidation. Just roll.
Doesn't
straight.
matter. It really doesn't
You're
matter.
having a
Nice,
rough
man.
couple of days.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, try my die.
Shut up.
So Isabel, the
Okay.
spiritual weapon. I mean, you can sort of. You're in a very like
Yeah, well,
sedated, almost tranquilized state, but you
Yeah.
do see this like faint silhouette just kind of. But it doesn't seem. The spider seems to dodge and actually kind of drags you across the ground a little. Doesn't quite get you out of the way though. And I gotta take this off. You guys from the ethereal plane can see the phase spider starting to drag itself up into the trees, carrying Nick's now mostly
Nice.
mummified
It's gonna eat me.
body. With
Not
her.
nice. Not nice. Okay.
Busto, it is your turn again.
I'm freaking
Last
out.
turn before you're a bit stuck.
I would like to.
Rage.
He's so big.
I'm a
he falls
barbarian.
into the plate.
We're barbarians.
I'm
now.
barbarian. No. So I grabbed something the very first episode.
Uh-oh.
This is
You
such
did?
an Arthur thing already.
I did.
Nobody remembers.
I picked up a drake tooth.
Okay.
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 I would like to pull it out.
Simply.
And just look at it. He's just gonna be like, yeah, that's cool.
I'd like to pull it out. Kind of praying. Grab the drake tooth. Dig it into a tree. And attempt communion.
Can you do that in other planes?
It doesn't exactly stick into the tree, but you can get the
Okay.
idea of it. Okay.
Very interesting turn of events here.
Yeah,
Not what I expected.
Not what I expected.
Oliver Arthur. Why did I call you
Oliver.
Oliver? Arthur throwing out surprise turn.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? I didn't even like killing
Give
the
him another
damn
roll that's
spider.
under 16.
But it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So
Jesus Christ.
you sort of drive it into the smoke that is creating this illusion of a tree. And I'd say it actually surprises you that it doesn't sing in. So you kind of stumble forward, and you go right through the tree, and come out the side of a tree somewhere else. You don't quite see this. He just sort of stumbles into the tree and then drops
Left
to
you
his
behind.
knees.
Yep. I'm just gonna die now. Thank you, Arthur.
But again,
Oh
Arthur,
my.
you find yourself alone in a small forest clearing. Very familiar forest clearing with pine trees instead of oak, densely packed around you, the ground beneath your feet cushioned by a soft moss. And as last time, it feels very familiar, like somewhere you once passed through in a dream. Not the focus, but just a background, a forgotten sort of place. And the air is infused with the smell of pine, and these small needles are kind of drifting down from the treetops to the ground. And again, as you look upward, pretty much expecting it, you find no sky. Instead, the ground curves around in a big circle around you, granting you a view of the tops of trees a few miles above. And again, a small bipedal fox walks out of the forest to greet you. What do you say?
Hello.
Hello, Basto.
I need help.
I'm not sure if it's such a good time right now. I can take you to see him, but let's just get going. And he rummages around in one of the little bags around his waist and pulls out a small canvas blindfold for you again. And he's very short, like almost shorter than Orion, so it's a bit of a reach for you, but you reach down and grab that little blindfold and wrap it around the back of your head and cinch it tight. And then you take Vincent's little furry hand as he guides you off somewhere into the forest. And again, after a couple minutes of traveling, and you begin to hear the footsteps of other little bipedal animals beside you, you come again to that more open space with this massive shape, only a shadow against your already closed eyes, sitting in front of you. This hot air of breath from lungs bigger than any house you've ever been in begin to coat your face and sort of blow your hair back on your head. Vincent stops you a little ways away, probably still a good 12 or 15 feet out, and says, I wouldn't recommend you get much closer than this. He's very hungry right now.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna cast Good Berry in my hand. Walk up probably about 6-7 feet, getting pretty fucking close. And just Gonna get on my knees and outstretch these 10 good berries.
Make an animal handling check for me.
Oh, this could end so terribly.
I mean, you're not gonna die. You're in a
You have no idea.
you're in a dream.
We're not supposed to
Do
know.
do do do.
Nervous laughter.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was really close to a
19.
1.
19.
Okay.
That's 19.
You
Guys
hear
fucking
you hear
whine
this
over here.
sharp inhale noise and then a slow exhale, and you hear this just almost cracking noise of something cavernous coming open, and then a long slimy tongue wraps itself around your hands and pulls away the entire bunch of good berries off into the distance in front of you.
Okay. I'm nearly just pissed myself. I'm sorry, Chief.
Yeah, me too. My heart's racing. When it's an 11, you don't want to get a 1.
Hello. I need your help.
A growl, almost like the shifting of mountains, comes forth, and after a second, Vincent again comes back. He says, he says he can tell, and would be willing to help you. I think, and he kind of seems to, you can kind of hear him coming up, and then he places a hand on your back where you're kneeling and says, I think you should be careful with this one, Busto.
I was hoping you could get me and my friend out of Smoke Place and back to nature, or just help Spider to see its ways, so it does not kill.
There's a pause for a second, and then another low growl, this one getting closer to a roar, obviously coming from much deeper. Kind of, you don't so much hear it as it, like, feel it sort of shaking the ground beneath you. And you hear Vincent gasp and step backwards, taking his hand off of you, and he says, he kind of seems taken aback for a second before he says, he says he'll do it. He'll bring you back, but there needs to be a sacrifice.
Oh my god.
And
The fuck?
you hear Vincent step away. You kind of hear him crackling on the brush underneath, and then
Dude, I told you my fucking
he lets
dudes.
out a like, not human speech, just like a fox yip, and then you hear sort of like muffled shuffling behind you, and then like the sound of someone being tossed onto the ground, and then there's a pause before another set of slightly heavier footsteps approaches behind you, and Vincent guides a small paw, actually a little hoof, into your hand.
Is it just a hoof, or is it?
It's a hoof attached to another one of the bipedal animals.
Is the hoof moving?
It's shaking a little bit.
Oh. Is it a sound?
This is why I don't like hurting nature, guys. Is the fucked up shit that happens.
It's kind of okay. Nature's scary.
Ryan loves killing nature.
I wish this makes me want to be on a plane.
I'd like to cast Speak with Animals
Sure.
while I'm like in this kind of state.
I mean, you can just talk to them too.
Oh, okay. That works. I want to, like, with my blindfold on, just kiss its head.
Wait,
Move, bud.
kiss its hand?
Kiss its head.
Oh.
The hoof.
Very
The hoof. The hoof.
Yeah.
I'm about to say wrong move.
Wanted to clarify. I would be dead.
Ooh.
And
No, not
and
the
I'd
shit.
simply just like kind of try to feel it. Is it sick at all?
I mean, you can't really tell with the blindfold on. It's pretty clearly like a young deer. It has like small antlers. It doesn't seem to be sick at all. Vincent actually sort of, I guess he can probably see your distress. And he comes back and he responds to you, and he sounds like he's choked up but trying to not show it, and he says, it is a natural cycle, Busto. Yeah, and he just sort of sounds defeated, and you can hear him just sort of plop down onto the forest bed a little ways away from you.
Can I take it out of its misery before he eats?
Vincent actually doesn't respond, but you do hear this just very much not a growl and very an audible low roar coming forth from the creature in front of you.
Would I interpret that as a yes?
Doesn't sound like it. It's very more like an animal about to pounce than.
I figured. I'm just gonna kiss its little head and move it over. Move it over to it.
Yeah. As you step forward, I guess just grabbing the fawn in your hands, you can hear that creaking noise not really creaking, just like sliding and scraping, and just sense this sudden warmth of heat echoing, billowing forth onto you and the fawn. It seems to be waiting expectantly.
Delicious.
I'd like to.
That's delicious.
Transcript
More
of
fucking
it.
cow.
I'd like to kind of just grab the fawn's eyes, like pull them down, and like kind of grab the fawn by its legs,
Oh.
and then just because I'm a big boy, just kind of hold it out and bow down.
Mm-hmm.
Poor veal.
Again, you feel that tongue just like lightly wrap itself around your lower arm and just sort of slide back, and you can feel it kind of tightening, and the fawn seems to sort of tense up, and then suddenly it is ripped away from you, and you just hear this just boom, and then just a very just slow and methodical chewing noise, and then
Fucking dickhead.
the soft swallow.
Say that in game?
No.
You hear another,
Yeah.
and then you're getting
Dead.
chewed.
And then you're dead.
You only hear one chew.
Make a new character.
And after a moment, you kind of hear this like shifting, like just sort of like the shape kind of moving slightly where it's lying, and then Vincent, you hear him kind of pat up behind you, and he puts a hand like right on your lower leg and says, "It says, thank you. Good luck, Busto." And then you feel that you kind of feel the ground shake as that shape rears up again, and then one massive scaly hand grabs you around the waist and lifts you up into the sky, before just slamming you into the forest floor above, and then it takes its hand off, and you open your eyes and find yourself lying on your back in the forest floor that you just left a few moments before.
You heard that dickhead comment.
And Cal, I guess you see sort of Busto charge through this tree, and then just the smoke kind of envelop him as he just fades back into the material.
He left you.
So I'm in the ethereal plane still.
You are.
Not a mosquito.
Go back. Go back.
Does that work?
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
All right.
He only gets one more, right?
With advantage or
I'm gonna say, yeah, you see
we need to
Buster
do it? Do we
disappear,
need to
and
do
you
it?
just like
Not yet.
start like
Not yet.
shaking around, and as you see that spider just drawing Nick up into the treetops, her just like she kind of turns like on the little like mummy's wrappings that are now around her, and you
No.
just see her kind of looking back, just glassy-eyed. So go ahead and make a charisma check. I'll give you advantage.
All right. Yeah,
Bad roll.
okay.
Why do you do this to me, die? Okay, one more.
Adrian, roll this die.
I don't. I must stick with my die. It's my one true love.
It ran out of magic.
It didn't run out of magic. It is magic.
Oh, it's 18!
21.
Yes!
Oh,
Let's
go!
That was the biggest
It just needed
fuck
to be
you,
insulted.
Nate. I just want to say that was the biggest fuck
What?
you.
I love you,
I
die.
know, fate. I had to insult fate.
I think that is the most salty face you've ever given me. When you look down and then you look back at me, you're like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah.
So you just grab and just tear at like the like flesh of your arm, and then that fire just fills you, and you just scream into the night, and this just blast of fire echoes around you, and that same burst of flame appears in the material plane.
Do I see the spider?
Actually,
spider
I'm gonna
just
need
shit
both
itself.
Busto and the spider to make a dexterity saving throw.
This
Oh,
and
you
Wolfie.
fuck!
Hey, and Wolfie.
Wolfie's
Yeah, I guess, and Wolfie.
I'll make it for Wolfie. Don't you worry. Wolfie's dead.
You have the creature tab on your thing, so you can see Wolfie's
Yep.
bonuses.
Oh, roll for Wolfie.
Fuck. Okay, I
He'll
rolled an
be
8.
delicious, I am sure.
I rolled an 8, so
13 on Wolfie.
13. on
Wait, do you need to make a dex saving throw?
I'm super dead.
She rolls
man.
out of
I'd
the way.
say
I'm super
honestly,
dead.
She's
you just
protected
think-
by
I'd
the
say
webs.
because of this, you're probably you're passed out now. You're
Yeah.
below stable.
Yep.
Okay.
This spider just shit itself.
It's like-
17.
Like
You rolled a 17.
stream of webs.
So you're good.
It sees me and it just
Isabel, if
webs
it means
itself.
anything,
It's like-
you're at negative 10.
Just slowly,
Cool.
just.
The
so
spider
slow
also
to you.
takes 10 points of fire damage.
Negative 10, guys. It
Of
tastes
fire
good.
damage?
Yeah.
Wait, no, when you get hit.
She wasn't making death saving throws yet.
I was
She
not.
is now.
Okay.
Oh my
She will
god!
start now.
Hurry up!
So
Wait,
I would.
Do I have to? Do you have
my-
to?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You want us to
Oh
re-roll
no,
our
not for
initiative?
this turn. It's not your turn yet.
Good.
Do you want us to re-roll initiative or?
No. You can keep your initiatives.
Okay.
Or actually, no, that does make sense. I'd
Yep.
say you guys. Nick, can you roll through this so we know where you're
Natural
at?
20.
Fucking, your dice have forgiven.
I just had to
He gets
insult
some
his
dice.
dice.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Knock on wood. Knock on something, please, Trevor. No! That's not wood. That's plastic,
I don't have
please.
any wood.
Behind you. You fucked me over. Okay, thank God.
You're only supposed to do it twice.
Mine would be
3
a
times as bad.
14.
God damn it.
Adrian,
My-
get us some bad music.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
My-
I'm flustered, bro.
Yeah.
It's a dude. That was
I'm flustered,
fucking awesome.
bro.
Don't read this.
I got the exact polar opposite. Nat 1.
Oh my, are you serious?
Yep.
Nick,
That
look at
ass. That ass. Nat 1.
14.
Don't read this.
Not that it will matter.
it. I mean, it means that.
It means that my healing is the last.
Yeah.
Who's gonna heal you?
Yeah.
Has it been a minute, by the way? Is my healing spirit still up or no?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'd say it's gonna expire pretty soon, but it is up for now.
Like
But Cal, you go first. There's now the spider as your this jet of like this explosion of flame, just singes through the treetops. It severs whatever cord the spider's using to crawl back up, into the treetops with, and it and Nick both drop to the ground. So it would be a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna run over to it
Mm-hmm.
and oh man, what can I do here?
Stuff. Do stuff.
I'm going to, like, halfway as I'm running, cast Guiding Bolt right at it. 14 plus 7, 21.
To hit? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, that
Okay.
hits.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 d6. Level 1 spell.
So you're doing guiding bolt, right?
Yeah.
5, 11, 12. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. 17 points of fire damage.
Fucking A.
Alright, this
Damn.
spider's having
And then
a bad day.
once I get up to it, I am going to hit it with my trident, stab it in the face.
Yeah, I'd say you're in that rage mode.
Wait,
right
no,
now,
I still have
too.
haste. Ah! I can do that. Okay. I'm gonna use another attack. My trident.
Haste is a minute, so.
19 plus 5. That
Okay,
hits.
Oh my
Um,
god, dude, the dice are back.
Don't stop.
Nate, come the. That one.
They're still back.
Five damage, 5 piercing.
Fucking
And then since
Seven.
since I can use War Priest now, because I haste plus my War Priest,
Oh my god.
I'm going to slap that bitch. Ah, fuck. God damn it.
Every time.
12.
12? No, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
I kind of dropped it. It wasn't really a roll. I think
Shut
I
up.
messed it over.
Yeah, so Busto, you appear, and then a second later, there's just this like bubble of flame, which suddenly just whoom, into just a huge explosion, and then Cal, before he even like starts moving, these bolts of light fire come flying out of the billowing smoke and strike the phase spider that's already kind of crawling back to its feet. And then Cal comes flying out behind them and just jams its trident right into the top of its head.
Yeah.
But Nick, I'm gonna need you to make a death
Okay.
saving
I'm
throw.
really. Yeah.
Shit. Well, no, not one.
Hey, healing word.
9.
That's a
So that's
failure.
a failure.
Mark 1 failure.
It's 10 and above is a.
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
above.
okay.
I got you.
Hurry!
Next turn.
Next, it is the spider's turn.
Ooh, look at this corpse I can eat.
Is it attacking Nick?
It is.
I am going to
I knew
use
it.
my reaction to impose disadvantage with my shield.
Okay, it gets advantage because she's prone, so it'll just be regular.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What was that, Trevor?
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay, so you don't
Int.
take damage, but you do take one other failure.
Okay.
One more and she's gone.
I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Busto, it is your turn.
Saber.
Busto. Busto.
What do you do?
Do him over.
I'm pretty sure I
Medicine.
have a single second level spell. I mean, yeah.
You know, this
So,
would be a really good time for
I-
somebody to show up.
It's not how that works, bro. It's not how that
I know.
works.
I'm just saying the obvious.
So I would like
Very
to.
convenient.
What is your AC? Is it a 15?
It is a 16.
Okay. I would like to then. Healing word, I guess. I'm just gonna
The one
pray I don't fuck up the 2d4. I just have to get more than 5 and you're saved. With
Really?
2d4 because I have a +5.
Arthur, you're beautiful.
You got.
Okay.
Too. You're
Yeah.
beautiful. I love
Oh
you.
my god. Oh my god.
Arthur.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Higher
wait,
than
but
a three.
wait.
Higher than a 3.
my
Higher than a
God.
3.
No! No! He got another 2! Oh my
So
god!
close.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Don't give up!
Healing word is a bonus action.
Is
Oh,
it?
Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I use it? Can I use my action as to cast healing word again?
Promise is a bonus action?
Yes, it's a bonus action.
Then
Healing word is bonus action.
yes,
Yeah,
you
healing word is
can.
bonus
Bitch,
action.
don't put him down yet.
And I still got 3 fucking slots, bro.
Holy shit! I could have done another attack in that round.
I'm
Whoa.
so nervous.
No, you're guaranteed. It doesn't matter because it's +5 anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm not so nervous
Yeah,
anymore.
we're good.
Okay.
So you took 7, right? No,
10.
9.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
10. 9 HP.
I
You're-
got
you
9
got 9
back.
HP back.
Okay.
You
I
got-
don't
okay.
want
Plus-
to lose us yet.
9.
Now he gets a 4.
So I have. I'm okay.
Yes, you healed 18.
Yeah. So you
Now you
just
can
you
actually fight
speak
again.
the ancient
poison.
words
Oh,
and
shit.
Cal, you actually see this just like glowing light start to suffuse up Nick's body, and some of those spider wrappings just kind of pop loose and drop to the floor around her, and then she kind of just breathes in sharply and like opens her eyes and looks around.
I got it.
But Cal,
Yes.
it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm just gonna uppercut this bitch.
that was really nerve-wracking.
22.
That hits.
Okay.
Very nerve-wracking.
So should I mark down the -1?
What?
What's your unarmed damage?
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm doing
Okay. Yeah.
inflict wounds.
Does
Oh, that's pretty good. 18 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, would your that be on top of your unarmed strike?
Because you hit
Yeah,
it.
because you hit
Because
it.
you hit it. So you do both.
You know.
Yeah, you do get unarmed strike damage too. That too.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
It's just to touch it. No, it was just for theatrics.
All right.
And then
Because you don't go.
and then I'm gonna make another attack with my trident.
18 and you're going for another attack.
17 plus 5. That hits. All right. Cool.
I hope it does.
8 points of piercing damage. And then with my bonus
It's already
action,
dead, isn't it?
I'm gonna bring that spiritual weapon over here and just fucking rip this thing to shreds. Beat the shit out of it.
It
Flap
was
my
dead
wings
after
all over it.
inflict wounds,
Fuck
I'm pretty
that thing.
sure.
I don't even care. Fuck. Destroy it. Spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna fucking. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna run up to it, punch it, stab it, and then go boom, boom, and then my spiritual weapon
Punch
flies.
it, it dies.
So
You
Nick,
stab a
you
corpse
kind
and
of
then
come to
Yeah.
on the forest floor, and you kind of
You see this.
look around for a second, and then look over and just see Cal just rear back and just scream as he swings an uppercut, and you see as it collides, it like ripples the flesh of the spider around, and his hand goes through it like warm pudding, and just splatters this like decaying remains of its head around on the forest floor. And before the corpse even has time to fall, he swings around and stabs it with his trident, and then from around his back, his spiritual weapon just swoops up into the air and then just dive bombs, and whatever's left of its corpse is just blown across the forest floor. And then you kind of see he just sort of breathes heavily, and his horns just start to decay away into the air around him.
I'm gonna go grab Nick.
Congratulations, guys.
Yay.
Oh my god, that was insane, Trevor. I'm gonna go pick up Nick and put her in the back of the caravan.
So what was that thing about the
Hold
Drake
on,
being the
can-
deadliest
can I-
battle that we've seen this whole stream,
Can everyone do me one favor?
Yeah.
including me?
Not you.
Okay.
Take a D6 HP.
Oh, you're the best.
Just come on. Come
when
on.
you don't even.
Because I'm
need it,
not an
so
everybody.
Can everyone do
savage.
me a favor? Can everyone do me a favor? Put up your hand.
Yep.
Everybody.
I solemnly
Actually,
swear
not
that
you.
Trevor can
Yeah,
kill
you
me.
don't.
I'm not part of everybody.
Reach your hand around like this. Give
Oh.
yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Okay.
All right, I
Enough of
tried.
that.
I tried. Someone.
Actually, Arthur, I didn't need any healing because I'm just that good.
Cool. Good for you, Adrian.
She
did.
I did.
Well, maybe let's. Put
I'm
you back
gonna
in the
pick
episode
up
and
Nick.
See what you do.
And run her over to the caravan and put her in the back of the caravan because she's all poisoned.
Okay, yeah. You scoop Nick up from the surface floor, kind of brushing away whatever spider web still clings to her, and drop her into the back of the caravan. Because Nick, you are still poisoned.
Yeah.
Can I roll a
totally.
medicine check to attempt to rid her of that?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Nearly fucked that up. 15 plus
No,
8.
yeah. You just
So
need to.
23.
Yeah, you kind of, you just sort of tend to her, and I'd say you have some herbs in your bag that you press against her neck wound that start to seep the poison up, staining the leaves this like dark black. But Nick seems to recover almost immediately.
Can I just look? Can I try to find any sap or anything that would have sap? Any plants or animals?
Oh yeah, there's some. I'd say actually, because of the absolute destruction that Cal sort of enacted,
Oh, yeah, that
a lot of the trees around you have kind of gotten singed or cracked in various spots, and there's just sap just pouring out.
I would like to just grab a handful, and this is entirely up to you. I want to grab a handful, put it on the ends of my staff, and put a gold coin on the ends of my staffs.
To make
it.
it
So it's
more
okay.
damaging, or just for looks?
I
I don't know how well the sap is
Straight
gonna stay.
Hampton.
So I can cast heat metal on the coins and beat the shit out of people with heat
Oh
metal.
my god.
That's
That's a really
actually-
good
That's
idea.
really cool.
It would
I
heat
would
up the
say
sap and
it's
it would
gonna
fall
melt
off.
the sap. I'd say I will
Okay.
let you use that as an ability at
So
some
it's like
point.
one time use.
But it's until you get a better adhesive or a better method of attaching
If you
it.
tell Cal about that, he'll make one for you.
Okay, it's either going to melt the sap or light your staff on fire.
Okay. Just because it's so fucking cool, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on.
For now.
But
work
I want
once.
to show Cal as well, just because it's cool as shit.
That's very cool.
I'm putting gold money on staff.
Is it just to make it look better? What's it for?
I don't like metal, so I make metal hot,
Oh,
like tea.
well, it might burn your staff and maybe destroy that sap that's on there.
But yes.
It might do that. If you want, I could try making something for you. Sketch it up and see if you want it. I can modify that. I know you like that staff, but or maybe when we get to talent check, they'll have something.
If you want to make, you can make. You need staff?
No, I don't need a staff buster. Thank you. I'm fine with this.
Okay. And this is out of curiosity. Does anyone have any copper pieces?
Yes.
Yep.
Probably not.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna need a lot of those.
I have 2.
Sling. I have a sling. Copper pieces.
Fucking heat metal. Man.
And heat
Fuck
metal.
heat metal.
It's the
God,
best
I
staff.
hate that.
Heat metal is the
fucking-
worst.
It's the best spell.
Shoots
Ever.
copper piece, heats metal.
You'd be able to heat one of them though.
Yeah, but that's also like 3d8
That's
as a bonus action.
I'm reading about heat metal. Fucking hate that spell.
You know how Trevor does this to us all the time when we don't like something he's doing?
He's like,
Heat metal is
And
the
we
most
think
fuck
about heat
you.
metal.
insane friggin'
yeah.
I don't like fun. 'Cause fun's not fun.
Is he
That-
wearing any metal? Because if he is,
God
he's
damn
not
it.
gonna
Yeah.
follow.
I mean, I guess the damage isn't too insane.
It's really
just
only
really
insane if
good.
it's in armor. If
Yeah.
if the
Yeah,
person's wearing
everybody
armor.
has to have hide armor.
Yeah.
Basically, Trevor, I've replaced I am the heat metal spell now. That's my character this time around. So
You're
that
just
was
playing
kind of the
heat
plan.
metal, yeah.
Yes.
You have
I
this really
also-
awesome
just
guy
to
that you're like,
clarify.
yeah. Oh wait, he has to have hide metal.
I want to
Okay.
clarify stream.
Hide metal.
So Adrian and I played Bards last campaign,
Yeah.
and
They both had heat
It's
metal.
so dumb.
And it was- so
Everything I threw at them
killed-
had metal.
Who doesn't wear metal?
Yeah.
It's
Spiders. I
is he
guess.
wearing a ring? Yes. He's dead.
They all wore rings.
He's dead.
So.
It's
Because
so
2d8 bonus
atrociously-
Does he have
action.
iron in his blood?
They can do 2d8 damage as a bonus action every single turn unless the guy throws it off. And then if he doesn't throw it off, even if they don't keep doing damage, he has disadvantage on like everything. It's so damn powerful.
And if you do it on a sword or something like that, you make them drop the weapon, so they can't use it. It's amazing.
Very good spell.
Recommend.
It's
heat
a very
metal.
good spell for everyone but the DM.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was so weird how suddenly half the enemies didn't really wear clothes anymore.
Uh,
Like that was just weird. I guess there was just a nudist phase going
yeah, it was
Naked
just like it was
army.
what's in.
on.
Alright.
Fucking stupid.
Wait, Busta, did you cure Nick? Like, did you
I'm
get rid of him?
feeling.
He's not poisoned
I'm
anymore.
feeling.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
bad, but okay.
We should rest.
I was just thinking that. Well,
It's still like the middle of the night.
it's still my watch, everyone. So I might as well keep watching. You guys go get some rest. I'm fine. Out of game, I have full HP. I need some spell slots, but it's fine. It's whatever. Just you guys.
I need all of my spell slots
Yeah,
besides
and some
2
HP.
first level. No, I'm at max HP.
Okay.
I heal.
Wolfie might need
I'll-
some.
I'll take watch.
How's Wolfie doing?
Wolfie's doing pretty good.
All right, good.
He got a little bit singed by
Like,
Cal's very
He doesn't-
dramatic
He doesn't
entrance.
really want to look
I
at you
always
right now,
forget.
but-
Wolfie's eyes are just like.
Out of curiosity,
No, they're like.
do I move Wolfie as a on my turn, or is he a separate entity? Because I
Yeah.
can start rolling initiative for him if he's a separate.
If you, I'd say just do Wolfie stuff on your
He's
turn.
a bonus.
I don't know. Is Wolfie really gonna get into a lot of combat?
Only when you want him to. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I would see it. Only if it's like a dire situation. Like in retrospect, he should have attacked the face spider while he was fucking with Nick when we couldn't do anything.
Dude, haste
But
is so good.
Yeah.
Please put haste on me or
I'm
Nick.
gonna put haste on Wolfie.
Oh yeah, no, don't do
What
it
the-
on Ryan.
Dude, that would be a fast and like, is that? It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. You need to paint Wolfie blue.
Can you cast haste on yourself?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you can. You can use haste on yourself.
Why would you do that? That's a terrible.
Cast
idea.
haste on yourself, turn into a camel. Now I have 200 movement speed.
Oh.
You're so dumb.
Turn into a bird, dude. You get.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
get
can't fly
billion.
yet. I can't fly
200,
yet.
if you can get a bird, you can get 280 movement speed.
Oh,
Yeah, but I can ride a camel.
Like you're a fighter jet at that point. You just
Just starts dive bombing people. I need to become an elf.
Alright.
Anyway,
You guys are
Wait,
sleeping.
You're.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm not
I'm on
sleeping.
watch.
Cal,
I
I'd say
wanna-
you kind of they get in the back of the caravan for a bit of shelter, and you walk back over to the fire pit, which has been extinguished by the brunt of the battle, and you just sort of and it
Yeah, I was gonna say,
back
I feel like you just-
to life, and then you sit down next to the fire again.
I'm gonna
To
take Nick's boots that she didn't pick up because she was woken up abruptly.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna go put them next to her in the caravan, and then I'm gonna come back, and nothing else is gonna attack us. So I'm gonna sketch up the shield ideas I had.
Wait.
Things don't attack.
Oh man, dude, and then a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and,
just-
just, and it just.
Attention.
And then Farragoth.
That's it.
Sorry.
Farragoth from across the universes.
Yeah.
Make far too many
Anyway, no,
references
I
to
will when you
things.
come
Yeah,
over
I
and
know
give
you're
me
doing
my
it 'cause I don't
shoes.
understand
I
that.
do want to speak to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Nick, Cal, you're not quite quiet enough because as you get close, Nick kind of rolls over and then blinks a few times and looks at you like,
Hey Cal,
Yes.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I know. I just like I don't know enough yet, and I haven't done enough yet, and it's just like
As long as I'm here, you are not going to die.
Can you teach me how to get better at like spells and stuff? Cause I know I can do it because I can do it. But if I knew a little more, then maybe
It's not something that you can just do like that. I mean, I was able to do it only from accident. I did it by accident. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, but I did it by
Just happened.
accident too.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do as much as I can.
Okay.
Here, take these boots.
Yeah, why did you take my shoes for like 3 days?
I don't know. I
my
think
gosh,
we should
she's
figure
been-
that out.
Okay, whatever.
I think you'll know. I'll tell you to do something, and when I say do it, do it.
That's really fucking sketchy.
It's
but-
pretty funny though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Get some rest.
Okay.
Alright. So Nick goes back to sleep, and
Now what
you
do
and
you do the
Busto
next
can
3
both
days?
take a long rest for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Cal,
They
you...
wake up and I'm like,
Yeah, dude, you're gonna have a bit
Yeah.
of a rough day tomorrow.
Do
You,
you
got
still
a
have
long
exhaustion?
rest. You just lost some spell slots from the fighting.
what?
Do you still have exhaustion?
No, I'm fine.
No. But you sit by the fire for the rest of the night. You kind of tend to it, just keeping it going until it starts to... the forest around you starts to be lit up by the rising of the sun. And maybe a couple minutes into sunset, well, it's still that, like, this brilliant red, orange, and pink. You see the silhouette of a figure walking down the path towards your caravan.
Is it blue?
The figure?
Yeah. It
He's
was
look-
blue last time.
He's looking
No,
for
it was
Sonic
just
the
a,
Hedgehog.
It was just a ghost.
Oh, it's
It
No.
wasn't.
It's solid. It's
Is it 2 feet tall?
it's very short.
I throw my trident at
Is
it.
there another one of me?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not Orion. It's a different gnome.
And you just-
Dumbass, you
you
just
just
threw your...
murdered a
Oh my
gnome.
god. What an idiot.
Yeah. So yeah, right around the crack of dawn, you see Orion just sort of just walking back up the path towards you. He's kind of got his head down a little as he approaches.
Hey,
That's how you open.
I've had an hour to think about this. Hour and a half. So, as I put my stuff on the carrier.
Where did you go?
That way.
Why
It's
does
like
everyone
Busto
do that?
again.
Every single time I ask them where they went, they do that. Is that a thing? I must not know.
Who else did you ask?
Never mind. Can you... Just what... Get in the caravan.
Where we going?
So frustrated.
What was at the tower?
Where did you go? Can I ask that?
That way.
Okay, what did you say 5 seconds ago? Because I don't
What
want
was
to
at the tower?
Nothing interesting. Get it, American.
Really? They just built that tower?
Yeah, it's just a stupid tower. You wouldn't like it anyways. Neither did I.
Alright. As I jump in the caravan.
Damn it. Fucking leaves comes back.
Do they look beat? Do they look beat up?
Yeah.
They
They
look like in pain.
both Cal or both Nick and Busto have these just two puncture wounds, like
shit.
in like
And
the
then I'm
flesh
just-
of
It
the
was
neck.
Fucked.
vampires.
They're like gross too. They're like black. They look infected.
Can I give them each like a little drop of something that would take care, like make the coloration go away?
Do you have
Is it vodka?
Vodka.
vodka?
It's not vodka. And this drop of stuff is in a very small vial, so I don't have a lot. If that helps.
Oh my god.
It's not like I have a huge bottle and it just takes a drop to. It doesn't heal them.
I'm gonna need you to roll medicine. check.
Orion's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
alright guys,
I didn't get
gotta
it.
pour it in
You
there.
didn't get it.
It was very low, and I don't have much
Yeah,
for medicine.
so I'd say
I
you
didn't
kind
get
of you rummage around in your bag for a second, but though you know
shit,
you have
I left it where I came from.
yeah, you have
Aw.
something back there. Not you didn't bring it with you.
I do have another thing as I go through. No,
Oh my god.
No.
that's fine. Where do we go? Should we wake them up?
What time is it?
It's morning. It's getting there.
I'm not exhausted or anything.
You rested
I
already.
did have a long. Okay.
I'm feeling.
I'm just gonna. Is Busto in the cart?
Yeah.
Get in the front. I'm gonna hop in the front and we're gonna head off.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you get down the road a couple minutes. Would the bumpy road wake either of you up?
Not me.
Definitely me.
Nick stays sort of curled up under one of the benches, but Busto, you're kind of awoken with a jolt as the cart sets off down the road
Hey.
again. And you see Orion is back. He's up in the front with Nick. They seem to be idly chatting about
Cow.
nothing much.
Okay.
Hey,
Good morning.
Hey, Busto. Shh. Nick is trying to sleep. Okay.
nah, I'm not that much.
But it's morning.
Busto,
I almost yelled it back.
please. Thank you.
Buster's just gonna hop out of the caravan as it's kind of like moving,
He just rolls out.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna just get on a horse,
Okay.
get in the back.
Not the cow.
No, not the
That's
cow.
my. That's
I'm
my-
serious. In universe, it is definitely a cow.
You
Yeah.
said it's
Like-
a killer cow, right? Or it looked like it's seen
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
Now I like it now.
Dude,
Cows.
that cow is definitely like that cow is like a
That-
war criminal.
What a
Cow
cow
has seen
does-
its brothers and
What are they?
its sisters be milked.
What would- what-
brothers
what-
and sisters?
What would a cow eat as a treat? What would you feed a cow as a treat?
Grass.
Carrot.
Apples and
Grass.
carrots.
Apples.
Yeah,
and carrot.
just
I know
like-
that's horse. I give it a carrot.
You
Here,
can
have a
basically give
tree.
cows whatever. Do you have a carrot?
Would I have found a carrot?
No, no.
You
I
can-
have. Look,
If you wanna,
I
um,
have like 10 carrots.
Yeah.
You can forage next time you guys rest
Dude, I want a carrot.
to look for
now.
like wild carrots or something.
No, I want to like steal a carrot.
From where?
I don't know.
The
The, next
carrot
village
shop.
we get to.
Obviously.
Yeah, the carrot.
There
shop.
isn't, like,
if you
8
can get
carrot
mistletoe, I
stands.
can get carrots.
So, out of curiosity, what are each of you doing? Someone, Cal, you need to navigate. Someone needs
Have
you
I,
to
did I
I-
ever
survival
finish
check.
that map?
What? Make what?
Just survival check.
I'm going to perception.
Yeah, you can keep out for threats.
Did I,
think
ever,
it's 20.
did I ever finish that map?
Yeah,
Yeah,
20.
I'd say you
Then
got.
can
the
I
map
help
pretty much
Cal
finished, yeah.
navigate?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage, Cal.
Well,
Okay,
Actually,
yeah,
I
do
just
that.
have yeah, just roll.
20.
I swear the
yeah.
only thing I rolled good on is perception. 26.
26.
You already have enough passive perception.
I
You
know.
barely ever have to roll.
I know.
Busto,
Do I see that? Yes, you see it.
Busto, can you
Are
roll?
you sure? It's 4 miles away. You see.
I had an idea. Can you roll a d8 for me?
Oh.
You died.
Could you not?
Immediately.
1.
You got a
5.
Oh, half.
Oh
smile.
my god, he has a chart. Oh
Okay.
fuck, he has a
Half,
chart.
half smile, not
He has a chart. Shit.
Alright, guys, Dogtown number 2. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, dude, more fucking dogs.
It's
Yeah.
actually Cat Town.
Fuck! I didn't even think
And
of
they all
that.
have slippers.
Dude, they're at war.
No, they little tiaras.
No,
Oh,
yeah, they
that's
have
so
to be at
sweet.
war.
They're at
I want
war.
to
They're
clarify
at
something.
war.
They have to
They have to be at war.
Fucking Penrose with a shitty cat.
oh
The dog
It was
count is
made
like
by
the
the same
rebellion,
wizard.
and then the
It was
No, no,
made
no.
by the same
It was-
wizard
it was
just
big.
for amusement.
No, fucking Gromit became a fucking doggomancer. His ex-partner became
Yeah.
a catmancer.
Yeah.
Why did you guys break up? We had
Kitty Mancer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just want to say Kitty Mancer.
Kid,
Okay.
kid.
Let's
Anyway.
continue on now.
So
It could happen.
Shut up.
Continue.
so as the sun rises on your newest day,
Yeah.
you find that the trees around you begin to thin considerably, giving room for thick brush and the beginnings of this tall grass and ferns, that kind of thing. You travel through the day. For the first half, it is pretty much entirely uneventful. You rest briefly next to a spot at the river that turns into a small pond where the water grows slow and calm. And as you sort of sit, I'd say, you know what, I'll just say you find a carrot and a log. Something close enough that you think you can feed a cow. As
I'm
you're
not gonna
feeding...
feed it to him right away now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay, fine. As you rest,
God damn it, Nate.
you notice that the forest is very much alive with the calls of birds and now, due to your location, frogs too. And above you, a few. Do you have a frog?
Do you have a frog? That's
Okay,
a
good
good
enough.
one.
And above you, a few lazy clouds sneak their ways across the horizon.
You bet you have clouds.
Cloud sounds.
You head out again, and with a few hours. Jeez.
Whoa.
Days, yeah.
A few hours after. It wasn't that funny, Emily. A few hours after midday, Busto, you being in front first see it. You spot a figure sprawled in the grass next to the path. He's just lying on the ground on his back, and he looks bloodied, though is definitely breathing. He carries next to nothing with him.
Would
He
Nick
barely
be
even has the clothes on his back.
We got mugged. He got mugged. Calling it right now.
We don't see this.
Would Nick be awake?
I know, but I'm just alligating.
Nick, would you probably
Yeah,
be
what
awake.
few
time of
hours?
day is it?
It's like a ways after 12.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You've been traveling for a while.
Yeah.
What is he? Is he human?
He looks human, maybe half elf. Maybe like his grandmother was half elf.
True.
That
Okay.
being said, can I see?
Grass, yes.
Not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
No, he's not hot.
This
I'm
guy's
letting you know
being
right
I'm not gonna ask that. I wasn't even gonna ask
He actually-
that.
now. Totally gonna ask that.
He
Not what I
looks
thought
to
you
be
were gonna
like
say.
young,
I like
going
it.
into middle age. He's not like old, but he's got kind of a very scraggly beard.
That's
Which
like-
he looks like he's tried to trim down into something like a goatee.
That's
I'd like to try to
not
roll medicine
odd.
check. Just,
Sure.
Just to try to kind of.
Are you going to go up to him, or
Wait,
just
so we all
approach?
see this person.
Yeah, I'd say you. Busto probably points this out and
Yeah,
then hops off
I'm
the
gonna
horse.
shoot him
Oh,
with a
shit.
crossbow.
I'm gonna hop off.
I would like to roll perception for around the thick bush and trees.
Sure.
24.
Oh
You
my
spot
God.
little more than the brush and birds that inhabit it.
I'm gonna do the same because I feel like his roll wasn't high enough.
Oh my god.
No,
I get a 20.
in all
You
seriousness,
see everything.
you see like a couple like scattered items around, like little like pans, maybe a broken like wood flute, just like little scraps.
He's Johnny Appleseed.
Can I like start going through the stuff that he dropped?
Nick,
Wow.
I'm
What?
trying to wake him
Stop
up.
it.
I'm gonna like.
What?
Kinda,
Go ahead and roll medicine.
He's not gonna use them. He's
Um,
gonna.
Nick, do you still have that juice?
I still
Eee.
technically have
Yeah.
10 total.
10.
Rolled a
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
So you sort of feel over. You can tell he has like a couple broken ribs and
If
a head
Busto
wound of
can't
some
take care
kind.
of it, then
But you sort of
maybe.
prop him up, and after a few moments, his kind of eyes flutter
Can I have
unevenly,
the
and
Tom grocery?
he focuses on you. Though, like one of his pupils isn't quite expanding at the same rate as the other, and
Ooh.
and when he sort of breathes in, he kind of coughs for a second. You can see he's just blood all over his teeth.
Ew.
Nick,
Hello.
please.
I have anything for that.
Can I have my Tom grocery?
Would you?
Just
I don't
let
know.
me
I
use
think I
this. You're
have a
not
lot
gonna
of
drink it.
stuff
Give it,
like
please.
But I want.
But I don't know.
Give
It's
it
up
to
to
me
you
now.
what I
Oh
bring.
my god.
I'd say
I'm
you
gonna give
probably-
him the boar juice, like a little bit of it, just a little bit, just to
Oh, I have
make
that.
it to
Wake him up.
chill him out. No, chill him out. And then, does he have any wounds? Like-
Not. He doesn't have any stab wounds or anything like that.
So there's no punctures in his like skin. He's just bleeding internally.
He just looks like he got beat up.
Dude,
He
Oh.
literally
Beat
got
the shit
punched
out.
in the mouth. or
Oh,
something.
okay. Okay. Then I'll just give it myself
Hello.
and then give it back to you.
He kind of he kind of like puts a hand up and then he sort of drops and goes, "Who are you?" And then he sort of sits up and rose his face and goes, "Oh man," he says, "Do I know you?"
No.
No,
I
sorry.
am Busto.
Um,
Now you know me. Who
Sorry about
are
him.
you?
Yeah, what is your name?
He says, and he kind of like looks around. He's like looking for something, like patting himself down. He goes, I'm afraid I've forgotten. He says, and he kind of rubs his head and he seems to find what he's like looking for. And he pokes him and says, goes, look, I'm sorry. I think I was attacked. Or I fell, but I don't.
I highly doubt you fell. Do you know who you were attacked by?
Or what?
He says, and he goes, I don't think this is uncommon for me. He says, I'm a traveling merchant, actually. And he says,
Yes.
well, I don't seem to have anything.
What is your name?
I don't think
Way
you
to kick a
remember
guy when he's
Busto.
down. I don't know.
Intelligence check.
What's your name?
He doesn't. He says. Give me. It'll come to me.
It's okay, just whenever you can.
Let's call him Edward.
No, we're not calling him Edward. Are you saying that in game or?
I'd say it's myself in here.
Oh, okay, then I wouldn't say anything.
I'd say you probably hear it, but just like, shut up.
Shut the
Edward.
Do you know where you were coming from?
He goes, yeah, of course. I was.
Here, do you want to get into the back of the caravan? Me and my friends will gather your things.
I
and
can
put them in the
shave
back.
your beard.
He says that's quite all right. He says, do any of you have anything for a head wound healing of some sort? I don't seem to have any of my things.
Do I? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I'd say you have at least
I'm
one
not using
potion.
any more of my spell slots.
I don't need
Busto.
I don't
You're
need to use the whole
healer
thing
here.
on him, do I?
A
I'm
healing
aware I'm
potion?
fucking
You can heal
healer.
him with the potion. If
The
you
whole thing?
Just
Can I heal him a little bit with some
let-
of it?
No.
Let me
No,
use
that's
my
not how a
magic
healing
use
potion
spells.
works.
Let me
If you
use-
I
eat
want to
ha-
help!
If
Let me
you
use
eat
that.
half of medicine, it isn't really gonna do much.
I'd like to cast
You have
Cure Wounds at first level.
ibuprofen instead of 2.
Cure
What?
wounds at first level, he's saying.
Okay.
Nate's talking over it, and he's talking about ibuprofen.
13
Yeah, no.
HP restored.
13 HP restored? Hot damn, yeah. You press your hands up and you actually see just like the bruise that was starting to spread just shrinks back down into just like a little red mark on his forehead. And he seems to sit up and looks a lot better actually. He's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that.
Do you want to go sit in the back of the caravan? We'll gather your things and put them in the back with us.
He says, sure, but if there's anything of value left. I don't think I was heading that way, but I'm a bit behind now, so it wouldn't harm. I know I stopped at the Prophets Spire. He says, I might still have some of my stuff there. And he says, it's
we're
just
all-
a little ways down the road from us.
We don't know what the Prophets Spire is. We just know the name, right? And we know that guy's lab was next to it.
Mhm.
They're pretty prevalent artifacts. Would any of you have... Who of you would have pretty good knowledge of? Go ahead and make a history check.
I probably would as well.
Yeah, you can roll
I
too.
don't know how far I've traveled, maybe.
Probably not.
Okay.
What was that?
14.
Not good. Not good, Trevor. It wasn't good.
14. You don't know anything specifically about the Prophets Spire, but you do know that there are a number of spires around the world which all bear a divine message of some sort. They're very common sites of holy pilgrimages or just general clergy work.
I would not like to say what I rolled.
What was it?
I think you can infer.
Was it a nat 1?
Yes, it was. Which
So-
makes that be a -1.
You don't need... When it's a 1 or a 20, you don't add or minus anything from it, Arthur.
Let him do
Just
what he wants to
saying,
do.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so Busto, you
Let him be him and
you
play the
actually
game
very
wrong.
specifically, you know there are a set of spires set along the coast in the water that are used to guide ships so that they don't crash into mermaids. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah,
No,
I
he's
know
certain.
that.
You're not
He's
even
certain.
sure about
Dude,
that.
I know that.
No, he's certain.
I'm 100%. But
Um,
the spire's in the ocean.
No, they're not in the ocean, Busto. Okay, can you get into the back of the car? Is there any place close to here that will let us stay the night, or is Telecheck the closest?
This is what it's not really a town, but there's sort of a shanty town around the Prophets Spire. It's just tents and the sort, but people there have a nice meal, one place to stay, even blankets if you're willing to barter. I'm pretty sure I spent some time there selling to people. It's a good enough place to stay, I'm sure.
There are tents on the water.
Busto, I don't think
I
we're
don't-
talking about those ones.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing, dear.
The spire is in the water.
Different spire.
Alright. Yes.
Thank you. And he kind of hops up into the back of the caravan.
Can I go find his things and pick them up?
Yeah, there's not much there besides.
Is there anything there? Is there anything valuable? Is there anything
There's like a couple pots and pans, a broken wooden flute, and an old walking stick, and that's about it.
Can I sit with
A few
him
ripped
instead of
bags.
Cal?
What?
Can I sit with the guy instead of Cal?
Sure.
Nice. I want to get to know him.
He's just
Everyone
on one of
wants
the
to sit with
benches
the
in the
guy.
back of the
I
caravan.
just want to get to know him.
I'm gonna sit in the front and listen to all their conversations. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to ask him one more time if I can shave his beard, please.
Again, he was no, thank
I'm
you.
gonna whisper
It
in
looks
his ear.
like it needs it.
He says, I appreciate it, but
That's just fucking mean.
he says no, thank you. But thanks. He says, I have very little interest in a haircut right about now. And he sits down on one of the benches, and Cal kind of whips the reins, and you guys start off again. Buster, you're up back on the horse?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be behind them so I can look into the caravan.
Okay.
I don't want to be in earshot. I just want to be like able to see their conversation,
I'll be like
which means I'm in
waving.
earshot.
So you're like yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ready for ambush.
Okay.
I want my legs to be dangling past the caravan, but I don't think they'd pass where the boards are to sit on it.
I'm actually gonna take out my trident and put it on, like, the seat next to me.
Okay.
So
I'd
my
like to
cow?
be I'm gonna wave to Busto and then make some inappropriate hand gestures to see if he laughs.
He doesn't seem.
He
to
probably doesn't get it.
Would you
at
get it,
all.
Busto?
I would not only would I not get it, I'm still confused about spires, man.
That's fair.
Just being honest.
You can see him like sketching in a book, like he's doing like this like wall, like he's sticking like sticky
You
notes
see,
on
like,
the back of his
math
horse.
No, like I have,
Animal
I have a
hunting.
piece of bark and I'm just druid crafting like what I think the fucking
Trying to like put little models of tents on
Yeah.
it, and it's just not
not
working.
working at all. But I'm trying.
okay.
Yeah. The man he sort of leans back, and after a few minutes of like kind of looking around, he joins you on the back of the caravan. Orion just sort of dangling his legs over, and then he kind of leans back and lets the breeze sort of hit his face, and he goes, thank you, by the way. I feel a lot better. My name is Graham.
Graham.
And you are?
Should I? Yeah. I'm alright.
He puts out a hand to shake and says, "Oh, very, very good to meet you, Orion. You have a good group of friends here, I must say."
Yeah, some are better than others.
What did he say?
What a fucking roast.
What did he say?
a roast.
I said some are better
Some
than
are better
others.
than others.
Huge dunk on me.
I did never said it was you.
I did never said.
That's exactly what I did not. What?
We all know who's the best.
Yeah, some of them are good. Some of them are better. But I'm still here. I haven't been here the whole time, but I'm still here.
I think it's a noble life.
Well, you
Wandering, traveling.
I mean, you seem like an alright guy. I mean, we haven't seen you in battle yet, but if you want, you can stick around for a while.
He kind of chuckles. He says, no, combat. Eventually, that's not really my place. I sell my wares. I travel around, meet interesting people, but I'm not one to stay in one place for too long.
Well, neither are we, as you can see.
What?
I
Sorry.
said, and neither are we, as you can see.
And he says,
I kind of like look around.
he says, yes, you seem to have something quite nice. And he kind of leans back again, breaking eye contact with you.
Can I, as Buster, just yell from like back there? Just go. You can travel with us and sell.
He kind of waves at you, Busto, and just smiles a little bit.
He was
Okay. I'm taking that as he's doing that.
And then he turns back to you and goes, you could stay with me for the night. Actually, and he leans back to talk to you and goes, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. When we get there, would you mind spending the night with me? It would be good to keep company.
You should.
Would I see him?
Is that an insight?
Yeah. 16 plus 8.
He seems to be genuinely asking.
Yeah.
Sleep over.
I also.
Is it genuinely asking with malintent?
It's a good question.
It's like 20 something, Trevor. It's like 20.
26.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to have ill will towards you. And I mean, his wounds are definitely real. If he, like, orchestrated it, he actually punched himself in the face hard enough to knock
now that he's
himself
kind
out.
of like
Cognizant?
relaxed and stuff, can I get another description of him? Like, how tall is he? Is he in good shape?
He seems to be a kind of stout man, but he's very, like, wiry.
Mm-hmm.
He's got just common, like, it looks like he had fairly nice, like, merchant's clothes, but they got kind of torn up.
Right.
And he has, like, a small little decorated hat.
Oh, like my hat.
No, more of like a,
No, incorrect.
I don't know, Robin Hood kind of looking hat.
So like
I don't know what that
he's trying
kind
to
of
be an
hat is.
asshole and think he has
Oh,
a better
like
hat
it
than
has like
me.
a plum,
I see.
like a feather.
Doesn't have a feather though. It just has these little, like, almost little pins with different symbols on them.
Do you have? I'm gonna ask him. Do you have more supplies? Like, you said you're a merchant, right?
Yes.
Do you
yes.
have more things to sell back home?
Maybe. I at least can call in some favors. People
My
are-
guy named Tom Grosh.
People are generally quite pleasant to someone who's befallen some sort of misfortune.
Well, apparently not everyone, as I kind of look him up and down, noticing
Yes.
all his injuries.
Yeah, well, corruption edges at the heart of man. It's a dark world out there. We can make it lighter.
We?
Yes. Everyone, all of us who strive to do good, we can. And he says, "Excuse me for waxing philosophical, but we can beat back the darkness."
I would like to cast a little light.
He sort of just like points. He's
Hey, yeah.
His teeth.
This guy gets
his
it.
teeth just.
Dude, those are
do a little bit.
Do you remember what happened to you now?
He says, "Yes. Yeah, I feel a lot better. And he kind of shouts at you, Buster. Goes, "Thank you, by the way."
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, he can't hear you.
I called it.
He just kind of. Yeah, and he goes, "Yes." And he kind of turns around and crawls back up into the caravan, and comes up behind you and just sort of leans like out the opening in the front and goes, "Yeah. It was just, I was walking down and a group of people, they actually demanded that I sell them some of my wares, and as soon as I started going to get anything, one of them clubbed me over the head, and that's where you found me."
Sorry to hear that.
Do you know what they look like?
He says, one of them was a goblin. I know that. A little green-skinned fellow, but he didn't talk so much. The larger of the two, sort of almost a fat-looking man. He was the one who did most of the talking. They seemed fairly pleasant, if a bit rude at first, but I don't know. You can never know what to expect.
Well, if we see them, we'll see what we can do.
I mean, he kind of pats you on the shoulder and goes, "Thank you." And he sits back down in the caravan, and you guys continue on your way until maybe an hour before sundown. The sun now sort of low in the horizon. Nothing dangerous. You come to the edge of the Arborholm Woods. And I say actually, Cal, you stop, and that's kind of what tips you guys off, and you come looking, and you see maybe a dozen paces in front of you the last few trees of the woods, ending off into little saplings of a much larger plains that extends out in front of you. And
I'm kind of just gonna lean over and be like, never been out this far.
yeah,
That's so cute.
Never
Wait, to
left.
me?
To just
Just to
probably Graham,
everyone.
'cause that's who I'm sitting next to. Maybe Nick, 'cause I think you're right
yeah,
there.
to
right?
Graham. Whatever. Sure.
He's my new favorite.
Guys, this is so cute. Orion has never left his swamp.
See, now Nick told you. 'Cause she's right there. I've
What's-
left my swamp. I've never left the woods. No one can hear that though, right?
nope.
That was basically for stream.
And right in front of you, you can see maybe, Jesus Christ, like a couple hundred feet off and to the
There's like
left
8 dragons.
is just 12 dragons, all
I
with
got the first
swords
6.
and magic.
One of them's a big fat human too.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
With a goblin.
Oh.
Jutting out
You get the
from the
dragons.
earth is this massive stone structure, which we will investigate in 10 minutes once we come back from our break. So
It's 12. It's 12.
this is a bit of a late break, but we'll be right back in 10 minutes. Stay put. We got a funny video for you to watch. We're going to keep playing 'cause we
Hilarious.
fucking love it. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Get ready. I'm pumped.
We'll
You're
see you
pumped.
after
We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome back. Stop,
Nee, nee, nee,
Arthur.
nee, nee.
No. We have boundaries on this show. Not even
Okay.
only if you can do it quick enough that I can't see it.
You did it.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
I wasn't looking!
Okay. I looked over at him for a second and I saw
Water
him.
on
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
How was your break, everyone? I hope it was good.
We spent the entire break dabbing. I don't know how that happened.
I didn't
Yeah,
because
well-
I don't do that.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to the
Nate
story.
was actually the
Whatever.
one that
So-
dabbed the most.
That's true, Nate started it.
recorded it.
Yep.
There's water on me.
As you continue forward in your caravan,
Guys,
up,
focus,
Nate.
focus.
I don't have paper towels.
did you spill something?
He gave me too much water, and then he hit the table, and now it's everywhere.
It's fine.
Nate,
you're
no,
good.
Nate. Take your time. We're only recording a live show right now.
It's fine.
Just continue on, Trevor.
You gotta pat
No,
it.
everyone take a moment. Just stare at Nate for me. Emily, can you get on camera so they can see you staring at Nate?
No, I got it. You know, if you're gonna get up though, you could get me paper towels. That would help a lot.
Isabel, can you stare at Nate?
I
Instead of
sure
just
am.
blind
Guys,
paper.
just continue the fucking narrative.
This is fascinating.
It's good. It's okay. All right, we're good.
All right.
Okay.
Next time, don't film it up to there.
Next time, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
This is your fault. Whoa, I'm really enlarged.
That's the first time people ever say that ever again.
All right, let's
For
get
the
back to the
history of
show,
everything.
everybody. What's going on in D&D world?
Consistent mood, narrative structure. What's that?
Come on.
I'm
what
really
do you,
enlarged.
what do you care about story?
Anyway, as you
Gotta be
continue
enlarged.
on in your caravan, approaching the spire, you can see it actually, true to Graham's word, there is just like sort of haphazardly put together collection of tents and like full gazebos, little wooden structures forming this little shanty town, stretching out for almost 50 feet around the base of the obelisk. But as your cart actually approaches the tower itself, even Graham grows quiet. Because a massive stone obelisk juts from the earth before you. Its base taller than a house and its spire reaching higher than most buildings you've ever seen in your lifetime. A faintly dusty odor seeps forth from it, conveying a sense of impossible age. You're gripped with the irrational feeling that the world was built around this structure rather than the other way around. And upon its surface are inscribed the words. I actually have a little thing here that shows you exactly what it says and how they're laid out.
Do you want me to grab that?
Not yet. It says, "Ye who cower, ye who cry, ye who now fall, worry not, for Athun welcomes all sufferers. When he returns, all will be made good. Praised be Athun." And I gotta write you something.
I'm taking notes.
And those words are arranged on the spire exactly the way that they were shown, like in that exact pattern.
Okay.
Just to know.
Same
Can I see it again?
font, same everything.
In a bit.
I assume it was a little bigger.
Because I think I know
Just
exactly. I think I know exactly how
Put
it
it
looks.
on this one.
Just read it.
Oh, you want me to?
No. It said I wrote you something.
Oh, don't.
Can you put it on your book, actually, for me?
Don't something.
On my book?
Under it. Just so I can't get to it.
There's a lot of secrecy going on today,
So,
and I don't think I feel comfortable.
yeah, I can reread you the message if you want, though. I have it right here.
Ye who cower, ye who cry, ye who
That's mourn.
Ye who now
cry.
fall.
Yeehaw, I'm a cowboy.
Shut up.
Yeah. Worry not, for a Thune welcomes all sufferers. When he returns, all will be made good. Praised be a Thune.
You dice or what?
And these are words built out over the whole structure in just massive text.
Okay. It's in common?
Yeah.
Is it?
And
A
actually,
different language?
that's a good point. Busto, it looks like it's in Elvish to you.
I speak
And-
Infernal. What's it look like to me?
What's your... okay, I don't know what each of your
My main language is
language
common.
is. It appears that way to you.
I'm gonna say something in Infernal.
Oh.
What does it say now?
It says the same thing.
Shit.
Doesn't change.
I can't speak Infernal, guys. I'm not gonna go.
I wonder what Gnomish would sound like.
I'll sound like a duck. What's that duck from? That's. All right.
Whatever.
let's go.
Donald or Daffy?
Oh wait, I have a question.
Donald.
Is
Sure.
it just your primary language or is it your first language?
Because I think we all speak Common primarily, but our birth languages would be.
It's a good
all
question.
different. And then I have.
Mine's common, so
I'd
I
s-
guess fuck me. Am I right?
I have a
I would say first language.
Oh.
Or the one that is nearest and dearest to your heart, at least.
Oh, that's Draconic.
Ooh.
For me, that would be Celestial.
Which I can't.
It'd probably be Infernal then.
Yeah. It is whatever language...
Is nearest and dearest to my heart?
Yeah.
Infernal.
All right,
Yeah.
so like in the Common's here. So yeah,
Yeah.
Why are you touching your body for that?
this is where Common is, and this is where my heart is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Graham kind of...
Draw a string.
You hear Graham after a second kind of laugh, and he looks around at all of you, I guess kind of just not talking, just quietly staring, and he goes, and he kind of pats the side of the car and goes, don't worry, it's quite a sight, I know. This is how people usually
How
react.
tall is this?
Hundreds and
That's
hundreds
so
of feet.
cool.
It is massive.
This is definitely something. Where should we go?
And he goes, here actually, and he kind of goes around back and hops out of the cart, and sort of runs out in front and waves his hand at someone you can't see.
He's way up in the cloud.
and if I'd say yeah, dude, the top would be
Yeah.
up like
That's
in the
fucking
clouds.
cool.
Where's the haunt?
I'd like to, once we get a little closer, to cast Detect Magic.
Sure. Well, but as you approach, Graham kind of goes out and he waves, and after a few seconds, a figure comes out of the crowd, kind of just like this, and runs up and kind of embraces Graham for a second, and then looks back at him and goes, "Graham, what? Whoa, what happened?" And then looks back at you guys suspiciously for a second. To clarify, this man that has approached is an absolute like huge dude. He is clearly half orc origin because he has the giant box lower jaw and these two tusks, I guess, coming from below. He's wearing what looks like almost like a nice suit with the sleeves removed. And he looks super happy to see Graham.
I love this.
How hot is he? Let's do.
How hot is he?
Here, let's roll it together. Oh wait, no, you're going.
I have the big 30.
Yep.
29.
Whoa!
Seriously.
He's not as hot as the Fury, but he's
Quite
fast.
hot.
Even Cal is like.
I'm attracted
whoa.
to this man.
Yeah, Orion just is like.
And dude, his like black hair is pulled back into like a low ponytail.
Ooh.
Bye, Graham.
It's a look. It's
Bye,
seriously a look.
Graham. Get out of this cart.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he's not. He's already out of the cart. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, and he kind of looks at you guys suspiciously for a second, then goes back to him and goes, "What happened? You were gone a day and you're already back. God, you look like you've been through hell. And Graham kind of just gestures back at you guys for a second, and
He's
then
like, they did it.
pats the big guy on the shoulder, and just sort of slinks under his arm to walk to go talk to someone real quick. And then that half orc approaches you guys, and kind of comes up and puts a hand on one of your horses and goes, "So, who are you? I'm glad to see you, but I'm glad you helped my friend, but."
Hi,
Yeah, no
my
problem.
name is Nick. What's your name?
Nick.
I want to like run by him and follow Graham.
Sure. Yeah.
Like run right through his legs.
We're just a group of friends, really.
Busto.
Travelers.
Oh wait, go ahead.
Hold Graham's hand.
What did he ask? Who are we? What are
Yeah. And Nick said, Nick, and he goes, "Well, nice to meet you, Nick. I'm Fellaby. This is I sort of manage things around. I make sure nobody attacks anybody else around the spire here. My father lived here before me. I love the place. You're welcome to stay if you want. Graham has a fire already picked out. You can join him there."
Ow, that hurt. Wait, so you think we can go hitch our horses over by where Graham's going?
He goes, "Of course. Yeah, just try not to cause a ruckus, and you'll be all good." And he goes, "Best of luck to you," and kind of
Yeah,
taps the side of
you
your
too.
cart and walks off.
What are you doing, Arthur?
Busto's just really quiet, like abnormally quiet.
This is the spire.
Not just that.
Yeah.
Not just that.
Busto's, and also just to clarify, Busto's actively looking all the time. He's really suspicious.
He's sus, bro.
This is suspicious.
It's like a guy
Yeah.
who,
So I'd say you go. You catch up to Orion. Graham seems to have already found his spot, and there's these little like metal poles jammed into the ground that you can hitch your horses up to. So you hitch up your horses,
that's
unload. They have like actual like blankets and bedrolls and stuff provided. So I'd say in the better part of an hour, as the sun starts to hit that point of pink in the sky, you unload your stuff and make camp around this fire.
Do they have
Right
many
at the
horses
foot
do
of
we
the
have?
spire. 4 or 5 plus
With
the
a
one
cow.
Busto's been riding.
Yeah, I think.
4
so.
horses and a
I'm
cow.
gonna name them. Just Cal's gonna name
You're
them.
not gonna name my cow.
I'm gonna name the cow.
It's not gonna stay that way.
The cow's name.
I've already named it.
Oh, the cow already has a name.
Wait, so there's 4. Okay, I'm just gonna name the horses then. One's gonna be Terry, one's gonna be Tove, one's gonna be Bort, and one's gonna be Eddie.
Okay.
No.
Those
Sure.
are cute horse
No.
names.
That's a
Would
reference exactly 4 people are going to get.
Yes.
What did you name the cow?
Oh, it
Moo.
wouldn't be in a language you could
Moo
understand.
Why? I can speak
That's
3
terrifying.
languages.
It's an infernal.
No,
sound.
like if I told you the players in this real world, all of your eardrums would rupture.
That's
Oh, okay.
I like this cow more and more as the game progresses.
I'm gonna ignore what he names my horse and
God
call
damn
him Husto. Anyway,
You
continue.
mother. I would.
H for
That was
horse.
Eddie. It
All right,
doesn't
mine's
matter.
Terry. Mine's Terry. Mine's Terry. I don't care. Mine's Terry, and he's beautiful.
Your horse is
Okay.
close.
He's
And
the
he's
ugliest
he's the
horse.
left, the middle. No, there's only 4. There won't be a middle. He's the one closest to me when I'm riding.
Yeah, it's a bit of a short horse, I'd say. Maybe a
Busto,
pony.
Yeah.
Busto.
Again,
He-
another reference that
He is-
nobody is gonna get.
He has the most electric energy.
Shut the
Shut
fuck
up.
up.
Will you yeah.
Shut
Oh my
Will
God.
you stop
All right,
talking?
let's continue.
I
Yeah,
never played
we
another game with them,
apologize
so
for all
I
the
don't
fucking
understand
bad
either.
characters.
You're not going through
He's
it alone.
naming the horses after characters in
That we
another
played in another
campaign.
game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry. Continue.
Again, 4 people are gonna get that reference.
And those 4 people will find it.
And we love it,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tablecloth still wet.
So actually, for the first time in a while, you guys don't have to go forage for food. There seem to be Graham seems to have a few connections, and they bring you these little like pastries and like a warm mash, like a little porridge kind
Dude,
of thing.
I'm gonna look at these things like they're a ticking time bomb. I'm so skeptical.
Okay.
What are pastries?
Has Orion never had pastries?
Dude, you made a pie.
No. I made what I thought would be good.
You made, like, a
I didn't
meat
know
pie.
it was a pie.
Yeah. So
It's just an old recipe my mom used to make.
Orion has mom confirmed.
Yeah.
Had a mom confirmed. She's dead confirmed.
Haven't
So-
we all?
Detect orphan. sorry.
Yeah, it would be way more like noteworthy if he didn't ever have a mom.
Yeah, there was
That
just no
shouldn't.
mom.
That should be something that's assumed.
Yeah, that's a bit of a given, isn't it?
All right, I'll even say I have a father too, or I did.
Oh shit!
Can you believe
Whoa.
it?
Are you
Oh
sure you're
my
ready to
God.
reveal such like
Such
obscure
backstory.
Your
character back?
characters don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I know. I'd say you guys
We
kind
can't
of
know
see.
he was born.
You see Orion kind of like poking at his pastry and looking very concerned.
I'll try it. It's just what is it, like a whoopie pie or something?
It's like a little. Have you ever had a popover? They're like
I love pop.
They're
it's like a muffin
literally
full of air.
delicious.
Is that the best way to
So,
describe a
it's
It's a
popover?
mush. It's basically a
good.
muffin full with air, and you can split it
And you
open and
can
put jam
crunch
and
it.
butter.
I'm gonna
it's so
split it
good.
open and be like, they took the bomb out of mine.
Yeah, no, but you see Orion looks super confused.
I'm gonna
It's
take
good,
one
it's just
and look at him and go,
Yeah.
"You're supposed to eat it."
It's like, you sure?
Orion, it's
Just put it in your face.
super
Put
good.
it in my
Just try
face. I'll try it.
It's fucking delicious. I'm telling you right now. It's
There's some
amazing.
sign language going on. We'll wait. All right, I'm gonna try it. Is it good? I don't know.
I
if
don't
it's
know
good.
sign language. I'm just doing this. All right. All I know is
Is it
what
good? I mean, I guess I've never.
Yeah,
had
it's
one.
quite good.
I've never had one in real life or in the game.
It's
so I don't know.
it's like a very light sort of food, but it is good.
Crunchy.
It's so good.
I would.
Popovers
rather
are
have
delicious.
Deer.
The mash is good, a bit gamey, but
Ooh, gamey.
Yeah.
No. I would
Busto,
rather have deer.
you're giving me a look.
You're gross.
Buster would simply like to just kind of
Oh
grab
my
like half a
fucking
pop
God.
over,
Sit simply.
walk over to the spire, and cast detect magic.
Sure. Right. Sorry, I forgot you cast that. There's some spatterings of magical beings or artifacts in the camp around you, but the entire spire in front of you is aglow with this just consuming light, which you can actually see even from the spire. Like, from what you can see, the spire might just be the tip of the iceberg. It seems to
what I
extend
was
under
fucking
the
hoping
ground.
That's
It
what I
goes-
was hoping for. Because I
so-
saw shit, dude. I saw the fucking words. I
It's
fucking saw the words.
it's so big that it goes out of the range of detect magic
Okay.
underground.
I
Well, okay. Can you say that what it says again?
no
Yes.
no. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
You want me
Never
to
mind,
say-
I'm gonna read it. Here.
That,
I'm
that
gonna show you
was
Wait, before they do that, how
direct.
far
Never
up
mind,
are
that
we
wasn't
from? How
direct.
far up are we from the ground?
How far up? What do you mean?
Yeah, can't you go higher into the
It's not the words.
What do you mean?
spire? We're in the spire,
It's a
right?
No, you're not in this.
Oh.
It's an obelisk.
Oh my
Oh
bad.
my
It's
God.
like just like a stone pillar
Oh, I'm sorry.
with a point.
Trevor's favorite word.
Do you want me to read it
Is
again?
it on a large stone dais?
You just don't want it. You just want it. I think. Never mind.
You're on the
I'm
roll.
gonna-
I mean, it's right there. I can read it again for you.
Yeah, you don't want to. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
It's ye who cower, ye who cry, ye who now fall. Worry not, for Athun welcomes all sufferers. When he returns, all will be made good. Praised be Athun.
So I'm assuming he didn't get the fact there was a giant plate under the fucking ground from that, because if he did, you're a genius. Second, that's
No,
No,
he's-
it's not that though.
I think it's he saw the words were in a language.
No,
And thought it must be magical.
no.
Okay.
Don't give away your secret.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you
Okay, interesting.
Because I don't know if it's me being Arthur
Or
and just
you being-
reading like 20 steps ahead, or I'm just putting two things that don't make sense. Also, what
Let's
Arthur
just shoot
does.
this in the dark.
Yeah.
okay. Wait, what kind of magic is it?
Yeah, that's.
Good point. Is divine magic an acceptable answer?
Yeah.
It is for
Um,
me.
I'd say maybe divination would be the most prevalent. That's about it.
Alright.
Can you pick out distinct types of magic?
Yeah, detect magic tells you what kind of magic it is.
But like out of a, if there were a bunch of magics in one place, could you tell where there are different ones?
They're just
Yes.
in different colors, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I say Busto. Yeah, then you can see that it's all mostly uniform, but there are these like little tendrils of another sort of. It seems to be a similar kind of magic. Maybe transmutation or alteration at least that are kind of flipping or flicking around through the spire.
Okay. Oh, that's enough info for Buster.
Okay. Yeah. So after a few minutes, Busto sort of wanders back into your little camp and plops down next to the fire to probably enjoy a little popover and some mash.
I'm nervous.
Um,
Can you pass that?
Emma.
And he maybe looks a little bit shaken, but otherwise good enough.
Secret notes.
That's the third one we've asked him.
Alright, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of fucking popovers because I am starving.
Yeah, me too.
Is there
Am
anything
I-
else? Is there anything
am I
else
being
besides
dumb? Or
maybe?
He looks
there
genuinely
that
like
look?
Is there anything else besides popovers that they have for food?
You can ask Graham.
I'm saying that's a gram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How tall is he again?
Taller than you, maybe like 5'3". He's not that tall.
So everyone's here except for Busto, right?
Well, he
No, Buster just came
showed
back.
up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What do you have to eat? Look at you there.
Graham, what do you have to eat?
Graham, please feed me.
I know sign language. I'm not looking.
Something question.
Graham, what do you have to eat?
Shit, did I send something wrong? That wasn't that big of a
I
message.
don't know. We'll see.
Anyway,
Graham, what do you
Yeah.
have to eat?
He doesn't hear you from all the way down there.
yeah, Graham kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, sorry, are you like a vegetarian or something? I can.
Something.
Is there something you want? I can ask."
Oh. Do you have like stuff you'd find in the woods?
Hey,
He says, "I don't really have
One
anything
time
in
he
particular,
gets
but there's
good
a
food.
there's a bunch of chefs back there I can go talk to."
I can talk to them. I'm gonna go talk to the chefs.
You have berry.
They need to know.
And he says, "Yes, actually, there's fruit." He goes, "Orion, while you're over there, could you grab Buster some fruit? They have some excellent stuff
I know
from
what kind
down
of
south."
fruit you like more than others.
Berry.
Right, I knew that. I just didn't know. Okay,
The
I'll look for
berry
berries.
kind.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have mistletoe, but yeah.
Yeah, you head back and you find there's actually like a cart, almost like a food
of
truck,
mistletoe.
with
I
all
love
these
that.
different little foods,
With everything we
great.
want.
with lots of different stuff. Specifically asking for berries, they seem to kind of get a little
Oh,
bit
wait, shh.
interested.
Don't do that yet. Go back to the cart. Is there anyone
Okay.
around?
Anyone around? There's people in the cart cooking.
In the cart.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's like a
It's
food truck.
they've
Hey,
got like food back
Ryan.
behind and they're preparing
I
stuff.
want like a little cart.
Orion,
What?
will you get me some worms?
Like earthworms?
Yeah, like do they sell worms there?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Okay, check.
Alright, worms, berries, Orion's food. Got it. Anything else?
No, Trevor, I'm sketching Busto's staff.
Okay.
Alright, so is there like a head chef that like I can maybe like the biggest hat? I don't know.
Like checkers, where if they are better than another chef, they
They
take
get
their
the
hat and
hat.
add it.
Yeah.
I have hat.
Yeah, no, there's one
Me,
guy
hat.
who's
There's
got
like
like
eight.
3 hats
Dude, that's what he's talking
stacked up.
No,
Yeah,
like,
So it's a little like very round, like maybe dwarf gnome somewhere in between, who's basically just an orb with a
I
head.
love that.
Oh.
That'd be
He's
so
got a very
good.
impressive mustache though,
Hello.
and he seems to be cooking like
tall is he?
It's
pancakes
basically
or something.
Is he-
Waluigi. No, it's Dr. Egg fucking whatever.
Oh
his name
no,
is.
it's not
Oreo.
Robotnik. I promise.
Yeah.
He's a bit taller than you.
Alright.
And he seems to be cooking like pancakes or
Oh, so
something.
he's busy. Whatever. He's just cooking pancakes. What's up, man?
Oh, hello. Are you here for some food?
Yeah.
We got some good stuff coming up right now.
Oh, you got berries?
He says, maybe. And he kind of goes, he shouts at someone back and he's like, do we have any berries? And after a second, one of them basically just yells back and goes, get him yourself. And he kind of
I
looks,
can do that.
That was the
he
head
li-
chef who just
No.
yeah.
got.
Yeah.
You see the little gnome guy kind of grabs like a spoon or something and whips it at someone else in the back of the cart.
He does.
And then he rummages under one of the little shelves for a second before he pulls out this little jar of berries, and he looks super pleased with himself.
Aw.
Dude, you're
he-
so good at this.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get weirder.
Yeah, he kind of reaches in the jar and he pulls out. It's this little like if you broke off a part of a blueberry bush and you'd have the little stick with all the little berries
Yeah.
on it, but the berries are like all different colors.
Whoa.
And
he's gonna
they're kind
love
of
that.
like round, very spherical, and he hands it over to you.
Okay. That's 1 out of 3. 2.
Yeah.
Do you have any wild game?
He says,
Deer, moose, bear, etc.
maybe not fresh, but
It doesn't need to be fresh.
he says we have rabbit.
Oh,
He says, would that be okay?
yeah.
He says, excellent. And
Alright.
Money?
Can I haven't. He hasn't asked me to pay him yet. For one
Oh,
thing.
he'll-
Just give me shit for free.
Yeah. Can you do that in like a stew?
commune.
That'd be so good.
he says, sure.
Thanks,
Of
man.
course.
All right,
Um,
third. You got earthworms.
He goes,
Can you also put that in the stew?
You can put those on the berries,
He
man.
goes, I have a shovel.
Oh fuck, dude! I'll take the shovel. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, he passes you a little shovel over it, hands you a few bunches of berries and says, I'll have someone bring you your stew in a
Oh,
couple
dude,
minutes
thanks.
when it's
I'm
ready.
sitting right over there, and I kind of point to where we are.
He goes, of course.
Do you guys do you need the shovel back?
He says, preferably, yes. It is our shovel.
Okay, no problem. I just wondered.
Sorry, I just had an idea that I should have thought of like at the beginning of the episode.
All right, man. Thanks so much. They're gonna love this, and I'll go get worms.
He goes, thank you. Just tell people how good it is.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I don't know if we're probably not gonna be here for more than Oh, we gotta get going. But yeah, but I'll tell
Look at the
everybody I
time.
see. There's this cool guy Graham. I'll let him know.
He goes, why did you look at your wrist? Watches don't exist.
I know, but sundials do.
Busto has one of those.
I know. I stole it.
Yeah.
15 hours.
All right,
15 minutes.
we're getting off topic. I need
Yeah.
to go get worms.
I mean, you want to dig in the ground for worms?
Is it?
I guess make a survival check, like forage.
I'm very
Okay.
good at survival.
The one thing.
You made like a
that-
face of like, oh
Not
no,
once.
I'm not good at survival. And I was about to say, if you're not good at survival, why is your character?
16.
What is your
Sure.
character?
I just
Yeah.
want like a
No, why is?
bowl full of worms.
Yeah, I'd say Orion's gone for like a good minute, and long enough that it starts getting like dim into dusk,
a
and the
little more than
fire
a minute.
becomes
but-
the main source of illumination. But after a little while, he sort of comes back into the campsite, and actually, his stew got dropped off while he was
Oh.
gone. But he's carrying a bunch of berries and a couple earthworms.
Is my stew cold?
No.
Nice. All right, I give him his berries. Her the worms.
How many worms?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We can keep going by
Roll a
5.
D-
About
30.
30 worms.
5. Hot damn.
5.
5 worms. 5 worms. Thank you, Orion.
Can I? What are you gonna use them for?
The filling for my popover, duh.
That's gross.
Oh
You
my-
know, if we save them, we can use them for fishing bait.
Why would I want to catch fish if you already gave me the worms?
I'm gonna take
Because
the
the
worms.
worms.
Cal!
Oh wait. Also, I didn't give him his shovel back. Just to be clear,
Okay.
I might, but not yet.
Gave
If
you
anything.
free food.
I said
You
I
stole
might.
his shovel.
I won't leave him empty-handed. All right, but I
Okay.
might keep the shovel.
Can I have my worms
No,
back?
I'm not
Can I have my worms back?
I'm just
Please?
gonna hold out my hand
Give me my worms
expectantly.
back. Can I have the worms? Give me the
I-
worms.
Nick, we've talked about this.
Worms,
You're
worms,
not a
worms,
goblin
worms.
anymore. You can't eat worms.
More? Any more?
Can I just have some though?
Still holding my hand
It's a
expectantly.
snack. We're on the
knowing
road. It's like
you
trail
knowing I'll use them for
mix.
fishing.
Can I squeeze my hand and catch him on fire?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's not gonna burn. You cooked them? Like, they're probably not gonna
Shit,
explode.
they're not gonna be embers.
No.
I'm gonna do what the head chef did and whip my spoon at him.
You have a. Oh yeah, you probably.
I got
have.
stew.
Yeah, sure. Make a ranged attack.
A ranged attack.
Yeah, roll plus dex.
Why do you
You're not
want the
proficient.
worms?
Roll plus dex, and you are not proficient in spoons, my friend. So just roll plus dex.
20 in all.
Nat. Okay, in
In
all.
all.
Good.
It's a
Yeah,
I thought you
dude.
said nat 20.
It boink like right off your forehead.
That made me drop the worms.
No, it's annoying. His spoon's over on the ground now.
I'm gonna go pick it up, but I mean, I just learned that from my time
You know,
in the kitchen.
actually, your horns don't activate, but that mark on your arm grows warm.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna-
shut
I'm just
up. You're not
do-
gonna rage.
Please, may I have?
You're not
My
going to
worm.
eat worms.
Can I have them?
No.
I'm gonna use them for fishing. I took. They're mine.
Will you let her eat?
Doesn't
These
actually know
worms.
that.
No, I'm gonna use
Please
them for
let me.
fishing.
Please
Doesn't
let me
actually
do
know
it.
what.
Orion, Orion,
That
Orion,
he does-
get
Orion,
my
he wouldn't
spoon?
rage.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, bud.
Orion.
Look,
You got me my spoon and the worms.
I'm so nice to you, and no one else
Nick,
is.
you
Can I
are
have my
not-
worm?
Can I put them in
Here.
one of the empty jars?
Is there like jam around or
Thank
something?
you.
Is there like a jelly?
Oh, there's like jelly, honey.
Have this. This
Maybe
is better
molasses.
than worms.
Wait,
Busto-
come here. If I give you the worms, roll performance and
Oh,
see
wait.
if it acts like you crushed them up and then gave it to the jelly.
Gave it to the jelly.
Gave her the jelly. You crushed up the worms and then gave her the jelly. A little swap there, but she didn't notice it. You know what I mean?
Side of hand.
He doesn't
Um,
understand.
What busto?
Because he has the
Busto would
IQ of
simply
1.
like to kind of go
1,000.
back to the pillar,
Sure.
Minus
kind of like sit in the
900.
middle between
99.
them and the pillar, basically enough to hear them.
Yeah.
And then just kind of simply meditate, and
Simple.
try to not talk to the other gods, but let them know I'm here.
You're not trying to enter communion with other
No,
gods, right?
no.
Because, I mean, to mention, I don't know if we brought this up before, it is possible to enter communion with a god you are not a vessel of. You need, like, specific ingredients for it, though.
Can you
Like,
do
you
that?
need, for some, like, for, I think, like,
If I'm touching Busto, can I enter communion with his god?
probably not.
What if
like-
he's entering communion too?
You don't know what his patron is, so probably not. But,
I don't
like,
tell you.
for like certain gods you have to throw salt around, some you have to wait until the stars align just right, whatever. It's
Yeah.
different for all
Can you-
kinds.
Can we do that with-
I'm not. I normally would, but because it's been at this point like a week or two since I have talked to any gods.
Mhm.
I
What?
just want to like let them know my presence. Like
you
I'm
just
still
talked
here.
to a god last night.
I'm not saying that in game. You don't know
I'm
Heard
just
the
trying to
accent.
talk to some of the gods.
Okay.
Just not like enter a chit
Can
chat,
you
but-
enter communion with another god, but like a major god? One of those
No, not a
really big
primordial.
ones? Yeah. Even though they're not.
It's a
yours.
different thing, right?
Technically, yes, you could enter communion with them. The method of doing
Would
so
be
is
much
a
harder.
very, very well
Can you
guarded
even do
secret.
that with? No, never mind.
The study of how to enter communion with Athun is basically the Temple of the First King's main goal. They've been trying to figure it out for centuries since he doesn't take a patron. Since he's been departed, he's never had a patron. So they've been trying to find a way to like brute force commune with him, and they haven't been successful yet. Some have tried, but
They will be soon.
it doesn't usually work.
Because we're gonna.
That's from the patrons video. That's the bleeding eyes madness kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll find a way.
So there's 0% chance of me getting my worms.
No, sorry.
I'm gonna hand you a shovel.
Nick.
Wait, can I really?
Ooh, wait, that's a bad idea. Are you catching the shovel?
I can get it faster. I will make a sleight of hand
Dex
check
contest.
with you.
Dex contest. I did just
Dex
hand it out there.
contest.
That should be a Dex contest.
Go ahead.
That's really bad. That's a really bad roll. She gets it immediately.
27.
I think
Fucking-
she would get it before I could rip a stack. too.
Mine was 5.
Yeah, I'd say you like dive for it, and she like does some complicated thing with her hands, and you kind of stumble back, and you go, "Ha! I got it!" and you realize you're holding a stick.
Nick, give me the shovel, please.
It's,
What is your deal?
it's perfect size for her. I just
Nick-
want to mention that.
You don't need to eat worms.
Yeah, you don't need to eat anything.
Can just promise me
That
you'll
is
give me
not
back
true.
the shovel?
I'll give it back.
Thanks.
Orion, why are you instigating this? I gave you the fucking worms.
What's your
and
issue
I
with-
And your
gave,
spoon.
I gave her a shovel. She doesn't know where to look for it.
What's your issue with the worms?
You are eating earthworms.
It's a snack.
It's not a
Orion
snack.
eats rabbit.
It's fucking disgusting.
You're so
Orion eats rabbit. That is not the same thing.
You know what, Cal? Zekra would let me eat worms.
This is a
Actually,
very
okay.
weird conversation.
Thank you for the shovel. I'm gonna go sit next to Graham and dig.
I'm
for-
sitting next to Graham.
Well, I'm
gonna
sitting on the
fucking
other
take
side
that
of
Fine.
Graham.
I'm just gonna brute
I love
force
you,
it.
Graham.
Can I grab that? I'm grabbing the shovel away from her.
I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna brute force it.
Strength dex. Strength dex. Contest.
You are such an amazing die. Yeah, you fucked me.
Yeah. He didn't like that.
Alright, that's 11.
10. You
Oh,
did it.
yeah! What? Don't you
Yeah, I'd say Nick kind of tries to do like some judo move on you, but it kind of goes wrong.
Yeah.
You just whip the shovel
Yep.
out of her arms.
I'll take it back. No. That's not mine.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be giving out to people that you shouldn't be giving it out to.
I thought I trusted everybody. I'll take the shovel back and keep it. Not give it back yet.
Oh my god.
Hey, Graham.
Can I just druid craft a shovel?
Is Busto-
Hey, don't talk to my
Busto-
boyfriend.
Busto's listening. He's just meditating.
He's not your
Anyways,
boyfriend.
He's almost dead.
Graham goes. Graham has been watching this whole thing. He goes, "Yes, Nick."
Who's that
Love you,
like
Graham.
super hot guy that was like he gave you a hug and stuff?
Oh, Fellaby. He's a friend of mine. He runs things kind of around here. He's a bit of an entrepreneur himself.
Where did he get that suit though?
He says, I assume he bought it, custom made. He seems to like to wear it. It's a bit of a, I don't know, fashion symbol for him. A representation of his influence.
Do you think they have
That
anything
was
like that in
helpful.
Telecheck?
He says, I'm sure they do. It's quite a nice town. If you're on your way, you should definitely visit it. I have spent quite a bit of time there. It's lovely. Seaside little community. Just watch out for the seafood. Some of it can really, knock you on your ass for a bit.
May I dig in the dirt with my little hands for worms?
I was
Sure.
gonna druid craft a shovel. I'm making a vine shovel. Just a
Near
wood.
you or over near her?
What?
Near you or over near her?
Near her, like just as I'm meditating.
I'm gonna
kind
throw
of
my
like,
trident into the ground so it just pierces the shovel right next to her. You are not eating worms.
He's being nice.
Can
to
I want to
me.
offer stew to Graham.
Stew to go.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, you and Graham are just sitting there eating your stew like.
It's pretty good, and I make this myself.
I'm gonna take the shovel and snap it in half.
I said I
Busto
can
ran.
make it.
Not his.
Busto, does it stay snapped in half or does it like regrow?
regress.
I'm gonna fucking take one.
Oh yeah,
piece
no,
and
no,
throw
no, wait,
it.
Cal, you snap it in half and now you have 2 shovels.
Just light it on fire, dumbass. You can't grow it back.
Yeah, no, I'd say you could do
But
it.
it does piss him off because you just killed nature.
Busto, I'm sorry, but she's not.
Can I? This is such a finagle of the rules, but
Finagle.
because I'm meditating, can I just focus all of my attention on druidcraft and make a ring of shovels around him?
You know what? Sure, we're not
As
in
he's
combat.
doing that, Busto, you really want her to kill worms?
Yes.
The cycle continues.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of shovels around you.
I go.
Alright, I'm gonna almost spit out my stew when that happens.
Do I get at least one?
Damn
Do I
it.
get
I'd
at
say
least
Fine, whatever. Just eat fucking earthworms. Good. I'm just trying to be a good brother. What?
A good brother would let me eat worms.
No, he wouldn't.
I will kiss Busto on
You ever
the
heard
cheek.
of a mud pie?
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen. That is
Really?
fire
You
right
just
now.
stand up. I
Yeah,
thought
you
you were
just
just-
sort of puts
a
up-
vine comes up and just.
Yeah, no, a vine just kind of grows in between.
catapults are the way worms
Okay.
are.
Oh, that's kind of fucking awkward. Jesus
Well-
Christ, Busto.
Thanks anyway, and I'm just going at the dirt.
Yeah.
I dug some worms
Dude,
over there.
Orion and Graham are just like laughing their asses
I'm
off
so
at this
pissed.
whole thing.
Dude, I love this Graham guy. He's my
Me
bud.
too.
Yeah, she's just eating stew with you.
Yeah, dude,
So-
this guy's good.
May I roll for worms,
Go ahead
Trevor?
and roll a survival check.
And while that's happening, how long has it been that I've been meditating?
Only a
Natural
couple
one.
minutes now.
My horn's fucking. No, I'm kidding. I got a natural one though.
Okay. I'll wait.
Can I ask
Trevor.
Graham a question?
I'm basically going to be meditating the entire time until right about everyone's starting to go to bed. Not in
Yeah.
bed yet, but starting because I want to talk
Sure.
to someone.
Can I ask Graham a
Try to find
question?
someone.
Yeah, what'd you roll?
16 for worms.
Roll 1d4, no bonus.
I got
Oh my
4
God.
worms.
4 worms, hot damn.
I got 5.
This is such a good day.
She wants worms, man. Just whatever.
No, I couldn't help but brag.
I'm gonna walk over and sit down with Graham and Orion.
You got surrounded by shovels.
Yeah. Shovel boy.
Thank you very
Maybe you
much.
should just get a real
I'd say,
shovel
yeah,
and
there's
me.
probably still a few dozen shovels left over. Like, not even joking.
Hey,
Cow
Cal-
and
hey,
shovels
Cal.
fight.
Do you want a worm?
You gotta make yourself laugh.
Excuse me?
Do you want a worm?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Cal!
Don't worry, they grow back.
You are such a wasteful
Stomp on
boy.
Can I ask Graham a question?
Sure.
I don't know why I keep raising my hand. I feel like I'm still at school. Do you know the head chef? And I kind of point to the cart.
Yeah, he says, Marcus, he's a good chef, isn't he?
He's very good. How much does he like his shovels?
He says, is that his?
No.
Buster just from like way off.
Yes, it is.
Yes. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything.
I'm
He
just gonna
kind of
look at
pats
Graham
you on
and
the head,
go,
Orion. He says, go give him his shovel back. Okay?
I'll do him one better. I'm gonna go pick up one of his shovels he made
Oh my god.
and sneak it in so he doesn't see it's not his.
It's made out of vines. It's like, oh yeah, this looks like it.
Okay, you can make a deception check for me if you want.
Can I do it with
Don't
advantage
make
if I just like
disadvantage.
put it up against the door?
Yeah, but
like, I'm
disadvantage
outside?
'cause
If
it's
he's
made
not,
out
if
of
he's not
vines.
there, Oh yeah, if you're not trying to give it back to him, you can just lean it up. He won't even. You don't have to roll for that.
I don't care if it's made out of vines.
He does.
No, dude, he makes good druid craft. It'll last.
It lasted for my worms.
As long as he waters it and keeps it in direct sunlight, 8 hours a day, it'll last.
It's a fucking tree like a plant.
So, Graham, where do you get your things that you sell?
I use from all over. I buy, I resell, I used to make some of my own stuff, but not so much anymore.
I'm not.
I'd say it's definitely a smattering of places.
I'm gonna show him my box, my music box, and ask him how much he'd take for it.
Sure.
As
Yeah.
it's playing the tune.
I'd say he kind of looks it over for a second, turns and goes, "It's a nice tune. I haven't heard it before." I'd say for one with an uncommon melody, it would be a bit more. 20, 25 gold pieces,
All I
maybe.
need to know, you're not taking it. I just wanted to know. I have a $25 music box, and I spend $8 on it. Right, gold.
Hey Ryan,
Yeah.
can you make me a music box?
Just in case.
Hey, Graham. Do you have any stuff right on, like, around? Like, is there a general store around here?
Oh, he says not here. This is mostly just a place for traders, merchants,
Oh.
vendors, everything.
That's like a general store, except there's a bunch of them, and there's just one person, no buildings.
He says, I suppose you could go looking. Not a lot of people are looking. It's mostly just pilgrims and general people.
So you're
He's
saying my chances of finding a music box are low?
a music box in particular, very low. I'm sure you could find
The
pretty much whatever
parts to
food
make
or...
one?
He says, look, I'll be honest with you, Orion. You could pester some people, but your best bet would just be to wait until you get to Telechek or one of the other towns there. You're not going to have much luck here.
I'm going to turn back to Nick and repeat verbatim what he just said,
Wow, it's almost
which
like
I already can't remember.
I have ears and can hear what Graham just said. Whatever. Do you want a worm?
Yeah,
They're
I'll take
really
one.
good.
I'll take one,
Okay.
and I'm
Give
going to
him a
put it in
worm.
my jar of worms.
I will eat the other two.
Okay.
They're super good.
She should
for
roll
the
something.
record.
She should roll Constitution.
Worms are not
She's
bad
eaten
for
worms.
you.
You can
They're
eat worms.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say,
You put a
Nick
fish
eats
in
her
my-
worms. You guys have a few more conversations, and the sun begins to dip below the horizon. And Busto, you return. You feel, you didn't have any epiphanies, but you feel this like sense of unearthly calm and slight warmth.
Aw.
And Busto returns to the group and sits down. And Graham seems to have sat back. He's gotten a drink from someone around there, some sort of mead, and he's just sort of sipping on that and talking with you
I'm
guys.
gonna ask another question. Hey, Graham.
Yes, yes.
Are there
Orion.
like, there are guards around here, right?
a
Like
few?
people that keep watch and stuff in case there's any danger.
Yeah, Fellaby has a few people
Do
employed.
you know any of them and where they might be?
I could go looking.
No, you don't. You don't have to do that. I was just wondering if you already knew.
It's not so much an official guard, more just a few people who've agreed to beat up anyone who breaks the
Who
rules.
do I talk to for that job?
You want to join? It's the pay would be
Part
great.
time.
He
I
says-
don't need to get paid.
He says, sure. If you
Just
talk,
give me something to do. I'm not really tired.
Well, is there any way, if anything happens while we're here, if we defend, will we get some payment?
We don't need payment.
They fed us for free.
Yeah,
That
we
is
don't
true.
need payment.
That is true.
I have
He says,
freaking
We also
It's-
save the
there's not
10
exact-
gold. I'm good.
he says there's not exactly a job market. It's more of a, if your stuff gets stolen, we'll beat up whoever did it.
Oh, Graham, we're gonna beat up those guys that stole stuff from you, man.
He goes,
And then we're gonna give you everything that they had,
he goes,
even if it wasn't yours.
he goes, I
Do I ever
definitely
remember
appreciate
seeing
that.
people
I
that could have
think
been part of
Orion's a
this
little
force?
drunk.
The like guard force.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
For here, okay. I might have overseen. It's not really a guard force. It's a couple people who have agreed to start punching.
It's like a militia.
It's really mob rule.
They're like Minutemen.
Yeah, sort of. It's just a few regulars who are like, yeah, no, I'll come beat up people if you need.
I like that.
I want to be one of those guys. I'm in the mafia.
He says, just if you really want to become involved, just throw the first punch.
Graham, I'm gonna protect you.
He kind of puts out his hand for like a strong handshake and just like, hell yes.
Knocks
Graham.
me over.
Graham, we love you.
Yes, thank you.
Graham, what's it like living here? It's like a.
Graham.
Graham.
What is it like living here? Get rid of the Graham.
I wouldn't know. I haven't spent more than a week here at a time. It's relaxed. It's a lot like a big family, a gathering of people with similar interests, all sort of lonely followers of the road.
So you move around.
Oh yes, all the time. I was actually headed up to Oakstead right now. I hear they had some pretty intense.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't know
events
about
around
that.
there.
We wouldn't know about that.
I heard about that a little bit too.
He says, I'm just hoping there'll be people desperate enough to sell to.
Don't get
That
your
probably
hopes
will be.
up too much.
Okay. That was a very cryptic and concerning statement, but
I don't care.
Have you seen anything recently on your travels? Anything strange, perhaps?
he says, the woods are a weird place. The birds have been weird lately. I'm surprised I even noticed that, but there's just been a lot more than I'm really used to.
Birds.
What kind of bird?
Oh shit.
He says,
Yeah.
yes. He says, it's been a couple different. The one that weirded me out, it mostly just the way they, like, they're not that common, but ravens. I've seen a lot of ravens recently.
Ravens are a bird of death.
How many?
If you have too many, they're
He
called
says,
a murder.
I don't know an exact number, Busto. Just more than I'm used to. Anyway,
Where?
Of crows.
he just sort of gestures around him. He doesn't really answer.
Well, I guess other people have noticed some things too.
I would like to cast Druidcraft and see what the weather's.
Sure. Yeah, you put out your hand again, and you see it's basically sunny skies for the next like couple hours.
How
Or
hot?
for how long is your reach?
24 hours.
24. Yeah, the whole next day is basically clear skies.
Is it? How hot is it gonna be?
It's gonna be warm. It looks like there might be a fog in the morning, but that's about it. So like 40s, 50s, maybe a little bit more.
I just need to say, a group of ravens is called an unkindness,
An unkindness.
or a conspiracy.
Yeah,
That
it is.
sketchy.
Amazing.
So
Yeah, I
you
love
either have a
that.
That sounds
murder
like
of
a
crows or a
conspiracy theory to me.
conspiracy of ravens.
Yes.
That's
I'm
interesting.
aware.
That's good.
Guys, look at that unkindness over there.
That's so rude.
But like as soon as possible, I'd like to kind of go around and try to talk to someone.
Sure. Who, in
Um,
particular?
A head priest, if possible.
You're gonna leave
Or
us?
any one of any religious
Well, that's
figure.
just new.
Yeah.
Wait, so have we been staying up all night talking, basically? Or just...
No, it's still like evening.
Okay.
The sun hasn't. The sun is mostly
He
set,
just
but not
he
totally.
saw what it was going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. No, I'd say you wander around for a bit, Busto. You don't see anyone dressed in those white and gold robes. There's no one from the Temple of the First King. But there are a few people wearing, like, sort of, like, mock garb like that. They clearly have the look. The big headdress, the robes. Some of them actually, you see they're like, bald and they have, like, face paint all over them.
Whoever is the most leader one looking motherfucker there.
Let's go with the face paint, guys. Yeah, I'd say there's one who you can see just has these two rings and then just this like collection of runes all around his like neck and chest area.
Hello.
Not Mad Max. He doesn't really say anything, but he does wave at you.
Who do you follow?
He kind of goes for a second, and he goes to like, do some like hand motions for a second, and then he does some more complicated hand motions and casts a little spell, and then a voice comes forth, even though he's not actually moving his mouth, and it says, I'm a follower of the what it's a bit hard to explain. Who are you, first of all?
I am Busto.
He says, "Oh, nice to meet you, Busto. I'm Cranston." He says,
Brian.
It's not Brian.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm from the Church of the Great Forgetting."
Forgetting?
Yeah, don't mind the name. It's a bit hard on the ears.
I think I'll forget it.
It's pretty forgettable.
Oh. Got it. That's a good one.
Oh. Who is your god?
He says, we don't entirely follow. It's here and there, whoever we wish. Just, we strive to uphold that sometimes history should be forgotten, and we need to move on. So we follow any god that isn't primordial or Athun.
Do you commune?
He says, we have a few members in other parts of the church who are vessels for a patron, but myself not personally.
Okay. Do you know anyone here who communes?
He says, if there is someone here, they're certainly not vocal about it. It's not a horribly common skill, and if people are here for religious reasons, they're probably on a path to enlightenment, not already there.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Cranston.
This is nice to meet you too, Busto. Peace be with you. And he does some little hand motion you don't recognize.
Oh.
And before that little, aura fades away, and his voice is
I
gone.
would just like to craft a little flower. Just grow a flower right in front of him.
He smiles, but doesn't say anything.
Peace be with
And just say,
nature with you.
Yeah, he actually takes it and kind of shapes it in his hand and then presses it back into the ground where it, reroots and seems to thrive.
Aw.
this dude knows what's up.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then, not tipping my hat, but just,
Yeah.
Tip of the beanie to you.
kind of looking around.
Yeah.
How do you?
What?
You good?
Yeah, I'm done.
So you're heading back to the campfire, or?
Yeah, at this point.
Can I? Do you need to do something?
Shit, I forgot.
Okay, cool. Can I talk to in-game? Cal, can I talk to you alone for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So Graham, right?
I want to watch this.
He doesn't have a lot of
Hold on
his
a second.
stuff. Oh, he's getting mad at me already.
No, I'm not.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Check to see if Arthur's watching me.
Oh, okay.
You mean
perception.
Busto?
16.
Do you want me to roll stealth or?
Sure.
I would be far enough away where I can't hear.
He is really damn far away.
I know, but
He's just
What'd you roll?
watching.
What'd you roll
But,
for
like,
perception?
I'm just making sure
16.
no one is
16.
trying to tap
16.
into
Do you want
our
me to roll
conversation.
stealth? Again?
He's just watching to make sure we don't touch each other.
Roll deception, actually, because you're not really hiding. You're just sort of making it look like you're not paying attention.
Okay.
Performance?
Deception.
17.
17.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
Hey, Orion, I'm gonna whisper in your ear, so no one can hear it. Because I'm suspicious. Cal's suspicious as always.
I can.
oh shit, he can read lips.
What?
Yeah.
Do
That's-
the little.
That's.
Of course he doesn't.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
why.
Cal
It's,
wouldn't know that. Cal
Yeah.
wouldn't know that. Whenever you are going to say something important, just signal me with your hand beforehand.
Okay. Wait. Would my back be to him so he couldn't see me?
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
That's how I thought, 'cause he could see
I'm
him.
looking around trying
That's
to see.
fair.
So
So that's what I was thinking.
I'd
can't
say
see
you
what
can
he's saying,
face
you
off
see what I'm
towards the
saying.
tower.
Okay, so my back's to him. Okay.
He can hear us right now.
Can you
though.
speak Draconic?
No.
Gnomish?
No.
Oh, we're fucked then. Okay. So you know Graham, right?
My mother spoke a little bit of Draconic, but I never picked up on it.
Well, Graham,
Yeah.
He doesn't have any of his stuff to sell.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we shouldn't give him anything, but I don't know if this is important. But here's my hand.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and just have lightning go off in the distance.
Okay.
Over you talking, so talk while it's going
shit.
off.
Okay, well he can't see me anyway. Freaking.
He can hear you.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
He
No,
said
I'm-
he was too far away.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
my
thought-
back's
I thought
him,
he
so you
could hear
can't
you.
see my
Oh,
lips.
okay. Never mind then. Still, thunder goes off because it's cool.
Freaking notification got me confused. That really confused me. We should introduce him to Tom Grocery. Maybe you could get some stuff from him.
Maybe that might be a good idea.
Well, I mean, like, if we're not gonna do it now, we should do it like in the morning or something, because we're probably not gonna be here. till 2.
For now, I'd like to know as much as possible about these people.
Why?
I don't know. Something just doesn't.
I want to try to get Graham. To
Seems
come with
mostly
us.
benign.
I want to try to get.
They're
Graham
not
to come
plotting
with us.
anything.
What?
I want to try to get Graham to come with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like him. I think he's got potential, because he's good in a social sense, and I think if you train him how to fight and I train him how to hunt, he'd be one of us in a day.
We'll see how he acts tonight.
But I think he's got more charisma than maybe even Nick. You can't hear me.
I know.
We'll see how he is in the morning. I like the suggestion.
Keep it in mind.
We'll do. Head back to the campfire. So
Yeah,
all
we'll
you
sit next
heard
to
was,
Graham.
we'll see how it is in the morning. I like the suggestion though. Will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Sure. So your group sits around the campfire and
Oh.
it's definitely one of the nicest nights by far. Yeah.
Cheers.
To a
Cheers
day on
to
the road.
everyone.
Aw, this is cute.
Cheers.
Except for you and your worms.
Yeah, I'm not cheersing you, but
Ew, Nick has worms.
Graham also absolutely puts out it. He seems to be
Graham!
getting a bit like pissed at this point and just like
Just to clarify, you mean piss drunk.
yeah.
All right, wait. That's perfect. That's time to bring out the boar juice. Graham,
No.
check this out.
oh dear.
No, thank you. I don't do hard liquor.
It's not hard liquor. It's actually
It's
a
very,
healing
very,
potion.
very hard
It'll make
liquor.
you feel
He
even
just
better.
sort of flails his cup. He
No.
goes, no.
Damn, I thought that would be awesome.
Graham, where were you going? Let me ask. The Oakstead, right?
He says yes, Oaksted.
And then where do you go after that?
I'd ask around and see if anyone knew any stories of places that might be of interest. I hear Celicet is nice this time, and Diorum's right on the way. It's always nice to stop there.
Debatable.
You know what, dude? Fuck it. If Graham's gonna get drunk, so's Orion.
Okay.
It's a good night. I'm gonna take that fucking bottle of vodka, pour a little bit of that boar juice in, just a few drops, and I'm gonna fucking
Vodka
swing
and
that.
board juice, dude. You are gonna.
Constitution for me.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Saving
yeah.
throw or
Disadvantage.
just
Disadvantage.
straight
Saving
cons?
throw disadvantage.
Saving throw. Yeah, that's fine with me. I want to get fucked up.
No, that you're gonna get like. What?
Pass out.
Injured?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Poisoned?
I want to get fucked up, dude.
You could get alcohol poisoning.
You could get robbed.
I
by
got 12
me.
both times, so that makes 14.
Yeah. You really start to get tipsy quick.
But I don't take any damage.
No, you're not gonna take damage.
Well, that's what I was getting nervous
I
about.
just wanna know
people
how
saying
drunk you are.
alcohol poisoning.
I just want to know how drunk you are. If you roll a nat 1, you get hurt from alcohol poisoning.
I
but, like,
fall on my face and die.
I just need to know what your tolerance is like right now.
I'm pretty good, man.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
I'm relaxed.
Do you come
I
across
am-
groups like us often?
He says, yeah. He says, who are you guys even? You're like saints. You know what you need?
What?
What?
You need a cool title. Like,
Cool math.
Knights of Elderberry. Or
That's a cute one.
the Boys of the South.
That's also.
Dude, we're from the
Are we
north.
from the
He says,
south?
oh, fucking no one knows that.
We're from everywhere.
River kids.
We're from everywhere.
He says,
That
oh,
is a good point.
he says, you'd be so good. People could tell stories about you.
That would be so cute. What if someone
Oh
told
my
us
Like
God.
a fable or a
story?
legend.
That would be so cute.
Hold
Oh my
on a
God.
second, Graham. Does anyone have any ideas?
Cool.
No.
Nah.
No.
Sorry, man.
GoMathGamesForKids.com. Anyway,
We are cool math games for
For
kids.
kids
Dot
Gov.
how fucking
Dot gov.
Dot com.
Dot org.
EDU. I'm feeling it tonight, man. Fucking Orion's got it. The
No, but-
the fucking Boys from the north.
He's actually.
Boys from the south, girls from the north.
Here's a
No,
Segregation.
underage drinking is not a cool thing.
Wait, point of order. Hey Cal,
Yes.
am I from the north or the south?
Oh, fuck.
North.
Let's look at the map.
Ah,
North.
okay.
I'm from south of the river.
Okay, all of us are from different locations. Okay?
You don't know where I'm from, bitch.
So mean.
Orion, you get very angry when you're drunk. You're an angry little man.
Yeah.
He really is.
Fucking. I'm gonna go talk to the guards now.
Wait, hold on.
Orion.
Alright.
Shit, what?
We did make up a cool
We
name.
need to have a name. What are we?
A tiefling. A giant.
Tag
A me. And Nick.
Tagumin.
A worm eater.
Your guys are still. It's a food. Everyone eats worms sometimes.
That's not true. I've eaten much worse, but I'd still never eat worms. What? I don't know.
Let's think of a name. I mean, what are we gonna do next time someone says, "Oh, who are
Well,
you?
you
How
keep
can
saying. I
How
don't.
can I repay you?
Well,
What
you
is your name?"
just do what you always say. We'll answer them on the way back.
That's a good thought.
Answer it on the way back.
We're gonna do a bunch of shit on the way back from this fucking. Where are we going?
We're on our way to save the world.
No,
what are you
excellent.
talking about?
Save the world's a bit of a stretch.
Save
He
this
is-
region.
If you're gonna say
Fascinating.
save the world, I've saved the world about a gazillion, billion, zillion times. Illion. I'm gonna go
How-
talk to the guards.
How
now.
about we are called the Nature Savers?
The nature savers.
Him, Fire, Flame Boy.
Because we save.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Because
And
we
two others.
And two others.
You're the human kids from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Because we are saving nature.
You're s-
The alchemists.
None of us knows alchemy.
I do.
Three of us
What
does
are we?
know
We
alchemy.
travel. We move to new locations.
The traveling circus.
That's not bad.
That's a good one.
Freaking. That's what we are. We come, we conquer, we defeat, we move on.
We come.
Busto being
Conquer and
like,
defeat are the same thing.
Busto
Yeah, they are.
kind of being like tired at this point.
Me too.
Because of all the meditating. Isn't gonna. I'm just kind of basically saying good night to the gods.
Inspirational.
And I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay.
What about? Here, get this.
The little boys on the prairie.
That's a good one.
That's fantastic.
That's a
all right.
really good
Thank
one.
you for your input. What about the Wayfarers?
That's the shittiest one we've heard all day.
Fantastic. You know what? I'm going to bed.
So little boys on the prairie, then there were two.
That's not
Yeah.
our name.
That's good. Yeah.
Nope.
Little boys on the prairie for the win! Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the guards
Good night,
now.
Al.
We
There,
discussed.
there aren't guards. There aren't like actual guards. I don't know how to explain this better. There's a bunch of dudes who will punch you.
That's, to me, a guard.
They're not like in a place. They're just at
They're
their
just guys
camp,
at their
like
houses.
sleeping.
It's a guard. They're guarding us, are they not?
You don't know who they are though.
I'm gonna go talk to
Who?
them. The guards.
Fuck you.
Just straight up he says fuck you. It's like I'm tired of your bullshit.
Orion thinks they're guards. He doesn't have a Trevor
You
in his
can
ear
go
whispering.
looking for guards. That's.
Oh,
Is
his
Orion
brain's
like
typing us.
super smashed right now?
Fucking, I'm
I mean, he's
hammered.
pretty drunk.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna tell yourself. Cool.
I'm fucking.
I say we all go bed. We have long day tomorrow.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk
And-
to the guards.
And
now.
if we wake up in morning, we go to lab.
We should. That's a
We
good
wake
idea.
early.
No.
Early morning.
Much so we can't. We
Oh,
need to keep moving.
it
We're not even in telecheck yet.
it's going to be like
Busto, no.
Like,
we will do it on the way back.
2-3 hour.
You know what? You guys can go do it. I'm gonna go do the thing that we were sent here to do.
I'm gonna go talk to the
I
guards.
I
now.
I ride through night tomorrow.
Do what you need to do, Busto.
Busto,
I
will
don't know
you
how I can keep saying this.
wake me up? Because I want to go with you.
I'll wake him up.
I ride through Night Cal tomorrow, but I think we
We
go.
should not go to this lab.
Cal, please.
No, it's not a situation of please. I'm not buying you a fucking present. Alright, we need to get to a location, and we need to get there soon.
Where?
Please.
That was a dumb question.
Oh yeah.
Cal,
Alright.
can you roll a perception check for me?
Can I roll with?
Are there guards around? Oh.
Fucking-
Natural 20.
Can I roll with
damn.
quadruple disadvantage?
So Cal, while you're like getting angry, you kind of look over, like kind of almost just like randomly glance behind Busto, and you see something on the spire. Just as the sun has set, plunging you all into moonlight, basically, you can see that the tower, the like whitish stone material of the tower kind of reflects the light in this honestly fairly beautiful way. It actually looks like it is glowing with an ethereal light. But there are shadows formed around some of the words. Would you like to take out that sheet that I handed you a couple minutes ago?
It's the name of our group.
Just me?
Little Boys on the Prairie.
Don't read the whole thing, just take a look from me. Behind you, the tower now reads... And actually, before, put it down for a second. Would you tell your friends about what you see?
No,
Okay.
not at first.
So Cal, it looks as though the tower has been vandalized. Formed out of this inky blackness, like the light cannot cast itself on the tower, is this second set of words surrounding the original sermon. And it says, "Fear ye, who cower within my shadow. Fear ye, who cry when I return. Fear ye, who now fall by my hand. Worry not, for a Thune welcomes all sufferers, and suffer you will. When he returns, all will be made good, and when I return, your deities will see how fragile they are before a god.
I'm gonna kick this bitch's ass.
Praised be a Thune, damned be his children."
Fucking let's go. Let's go. 1v1 right now. I'm down. I just got double attacks.
But Cal, you do see something else. You see that the last line there is faded. It looks as though it is almost being illuminated, so that it's kind of pulled away at the bottom. And around the base of the tower, you can see this coating of handprints glowing, almost beating back the darkness. And they're of all shapes and sizes, heights, races, everything. The only thing in common is the handprint. Your palm is glowing too.
They're like going to sleep right now?
I'm not going
Well,
to sleep. I'm gonna
Busto
go talk
is.
to the guards, man.
Yeah, I'm basically. I assume I'd kind of be sitting up at this point, but
I'd
not-
say you guys would definitely notice Cal
gonna
yelling and then just
Determine my decision.
like
Can we follow his
stopping.
gaze?
Yeah.
That determined my decision. Gonna go walk over and put my hand on it.
Sure.
We follow his gaze and see that though, right?
Yeah. I'd say you look up and it's not totally distinct right away. You look for a second and I'd say you actually don't see anything until Cal walks by and kind of like brushes against you, and then it just sort of like almost like you were knocked in the head and suddenly you can see it.
Is Graham awake?
Graham is passed out.
I gotta wake him up.
I would like to. I rolled history to see what this kind of is. 17.
17.
If at least
You don't recognize
Can I
it.
roll?
From what you can tell, no one has seen this on the spires
Can I
before.
roll religion?
Not that you know of.
Would that be a good
To
roll?
do what?
To see if it's like a religious thing. 'Cause it mentions a Thune, and then it says that if I come back,
I mean, I
think
think
it's
it's
pretty
pretty
obvious.
obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
No, I guess it is pretty obvious.
Yeah, so you guys see Cal walking over towards the spire.
Are any of ours glowing at all? All of ours?
Faintly, but as you sort of focus
Wait,
on
I
it,
did
it
not know
glows as
that.
well.
All of ours glow?
We gotta make
Similar to the way the priests kind of glowed with their hands around Miss Delana before.
Ooh. Huh. I
I
hate.
don't want to touch that.
I'm going.
Really? Are you sure this is a good
I'm
idea?
No,
almost.
Alright.
I'm gonna, before Busto can do it, I'm gonna put my arm out.
Oh my.
Busto. Make sure it's okay before you do it, and then I'm gonna go put my hand on it. Before he can.
I would like to do one thing. I want to put it while he's putting his on at the same like.
Yeah,
at
me
the
too.
same time.
I just said I'm running over
Yeah,
there.
no, you place your hand against the spire, and it feels actually like warm, and this like, as you press, it's almost like a stamp. You press your hand against it, and it kind of glows around your palm, almost like the light is spilling out from within.
Same for us.
Same for you, Busto.
Okay.
I ran up to Ryan
Yes.
and do it too.
Yeah, sure. You put your hand down a lot lower, and the same effect happens for you as well.
I'm
Guys,
really-
is
I
this
would-
what we're doing?
I would like to say yeah. I would like to say real quick.
Cal,
Yes?
you have to stop with the me. It is not Cal, but it is us. We are a team. You matter to us as much as we matter to you.
Hearing this, I'm gonna yell. Yeah, work with the little boys on the prairie.
Yeah, cheers. I'll put my hand on.
Yeah.
We are not the little boys on the prairie.
Little girls
Let's-
on the prairie.
I think we
Little kids.
I think we had a better one. You know what? Unanimous decision. Who are we?
Little kids on the block.
God, you're drunk. Who are we, Busto?
Oh, I guess
There's only one thing in your mind right now, isn't it? It's little kids on the prairie.
It's not that.
We are the called.
A-bomb out of nowhere.
Who are we, everyone? Sounds like to me. We are the called.
Yeah, Busto gets to. Yeah. Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds good.
We're not. Nate, shut
Slightly
the fuck up.
salty.
Nate hates theatrics, apparently. You fuck.
Okay, I'm Orion right now.
Orion is super
Hammered
drunk.
little gnome.
Hammered little pissy gnome.
After a few more moments, you all, sort of one by one, take your hands back off. And you see where you rested your hand, there is a glowing handprint left behind. And after the last one of you pulls your hand off, they sort of flash for a second, and a second silhouette appears around them. A sort of distorted six-fingered hand for Nick, a large, like just large, sort of gaunt hand for Cal. Just a dozen varieties of different hands briefly appear around Orion's, and a massive scaled paw around Busto's. And they sort of just glow for a second, and then this like small wave of light just goes up the spire, just sort of ever so slightly erasing the dark words scrawled onto it.
For we have been called upon.
Well, let's get to work and do what we're supposed to be doing.
Kick some ass.
We have to. I want to go to sleep first. It's nighttime. I'm tired. Let's go to
Show the
sleep.
camera the paper, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
it's really.
yes.
creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
That was kind of perfect.
The old switcheroo, yo.
There we go, boys.
Yeah. Trevor,
It's very terrifying.
you're
everyone.
fucking amazing. At
Yeah,
this.
seriously.
Thank you.
Is that Matthew Mercer?
Holy
No, stop
shit.
it, stop it.
Okay. No, stop. I just made this insanely cool fucking moment.
It's fine.
So,
Did I do that?
we
You know what?
we head to bed now.
Get in the back of the caravan. I'm gonna leave a note for Graham. Maybe we'll find him later. You guys can sleep. We need to keep moving. We're not going to this lab.
Fucking dude, let's kidnap it.
Orion.
No.
Hey, like we said before.
Oh,
Alright.
I don't want to listen to you.
We are the ones that are supposed to be doing this. We're not dragging innocent people into this mess.
And I'd like to do something. If we're all getting in the caravan, because I'm going to. Are we just assuming we're all in the
I
caravan?
guess
I don't
so.
know. You guys are going to sleep?
No.
I'm not going to sleep. Are you insane?
No, everyone.
Me and Orion should stay up and then.
No.
Orion's super smashed.
Go.
Yeah.
Everyone. Go to bed.
Do I want to be a dickhead? I'm
I was just thinking the
really
exact
tempted
same
to be a
thing.
dickhead.
Nate's been thinking that exact same thing for 4 fucking hours.
All right, I hate that we blame me. I am a character here.
No.
And
I love
I don't
Orion.
roll
I love
bad
Orion.
rolls.
Orion's
I
great.
love
I have
him.
dice that show bad numbers.
Busto would like to.
Okay, what the fuck?
Love you, Nate.
Busto would like to cast sleep.
And Orion.
Cast what?
Sleep.
Oh, oh shit.
On
Do
me.
they have to roll?
Motherfuckers are going to sleep.
What's the
now.
wisdom save though? Is it wisdom or?
I don't.
Shit, is it
No,
fucking
he
wisdom?
rolls,
it
and
wisdom?
if he does more than our HP,
Oh
we
yeah,
go
yeah.
to sleep.
What do you roll?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to roll above a 42?
Bring it on, bitch!
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
probably not
come
gonna
on,
get. You
man.
might. I don't think you're gonna get many people.
You need one hell of a bonus.
Wait, what do you need a D, like, you roll a D20 and if you get above our HP, we go to
No,
sleep?
it's not a D20. It's like
No.
it's like 3D6, 5D6
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, I've been shut up. Okay.
Everybody get in the back of the caravan.
Yeah. Okay, we're going in. We're in.
I will drive first, and Busto, you go second, I guess. Okay?
No, Kyle. You did not sleep last night.
Yes, I did.
You didn't get your spells last time.
Yeah, but I can drive first.
When I found you
I
were still
drive.
awake.
You drive first?
I drive.
Alright.
I'll keep you company, Buster.
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
So let's head towards.
Go to bed.
I'm not going to sleep.
I
man.
understand.
No,
We-
I'm not going.
We go to
I'm gonna
Telechat.
punch Orion in the face and knock him out.
Bring
Can
it
I-
on, bitch. I'm in a fight mood.
Oh god.
Can I-
He's like 2
No,
feet
guys,
tall.
we're not doing this shit again. Trevor, can I just try to roll animal
Match.
handling and make the horses
Against
go
inflict wounds at
faster?
3rd level.
Yeah, that's a little bitch.
Yeah. You
Coward
can
Orion
travel
fight,
at a
you could
faster
say.
pace. It just means you
say.
get a couple disadvantages on navigation
Should we?
and perception
Yes.
and that kind of thing.
I
I'll
will
take
fight you with no
I'll take
magic on.
disadvantage on
I
perception.
don't want with no
I
magic.
think that's I'm probably okay, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm probably
You're probably
fine.
gonna be fine.
So we're gonna try to travel fast.
Travel fast?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to sleep in the back.
I could do one
Where
of
I-
two things.
How
Yeah.
far?
You get a -5 penalty to passive wisdom. So like what?
Nothing for me.
I'm going to leave
For passive perception, you mean?
Graham
Yeah.
a note, and I will give that note to you later, Trevor.
Okay.
So that would be. For
I want to
me.
leave a note too, and I'll do the same.
No, I'll just
No,
have you sign.
It's an
Orion.
18.
No,
Still.
Orion would give him his own personal little note.
That's true.
Okay.
Might not be a long note, and it might be some spelling mistakes because he never went to school. But you know what?
And he's hammered drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just
It
making
might not be in
a small
common,
bouquet of roses.
but it'll get to him.
It's just 2
That's my
words.
note.
It's like,
What's up?
Yeah.
what the? Alright. So, are we off?
Yeah. Before I go to sleep and before Orion goes to sleep, I would like to.
I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah, but you're going to pass out eventually.
Not for as long as I can.
I would like to pickpocket him and take one of his light up orbs. May I do that?
Whoa, wait. You have one of my light up
Well,
orbs?
go ahead and roll sleight of hand with advantage because he's drunk.
Okay. Hmm.
Should I roll anything?
What's your passive?
25.
Never mind.
Less than that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You swipe one of the orbs.
I'm going to blow on it and hand it back to him. And be like, good night.
Whoa, where the fuck did you find this thing?
Yeah, isn't that funny?
I get a new one.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Have a good night. And I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
So who's sleeping right now?
Me.
Us three.
Yep, everyone but me.
I'm not sleeping.
Can the sleeping people...
Take a long rest, please.
Yeah, but also I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
What?
It's unfit bedding, basically.
I'm gonna keep it
You can.
comfortable.
You,
Hold
you're,
on, wait a
You're in
minute.
danger of taking a level of exhaustion.
Can I
13.
bullshit? Can I use Druidcraft to
Make a
bedding?
water bed.
It's because you're moving, you're bumping,
Oh,
that kind of thing.
okay.
It's just there have to
13.
be disadvantages on, or else you could just sleep and travel constantly.
11?
11, yeah, that's above a 10.
Good.
I wasn't sleeping. I've said that 5
Oh,
times.
okay.
He's
Are you
gonna
gonna
just
sleep
say
at
I
all? You'll automatically take a level of exhaustion if
That's
you don't sleep.
fair. I'm not gonna
Go to
sleep.
bed.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
to
you
fucking
take a level of exhaustion.
No, alright?
Why not?
Because
It's a
he
school night,
wouldn't do
Nate.
that!
It's a school night. Go to sleep.
God, it's not what I want. It's
Betty
what
by
he's gonna
Bozos.
do.
Betty by
I'm not
Bozel
playing
time, Nate.
All
Betty
right?
by Bozos.
Stop getting mad at Nate.
Okay, guys, chill. Just chill. Everyone, chill the fuck out.
Alright, mark down a level of exhaustion
That's fine.
on D&D Beyond.
On D&D Beyond, you can mark down a level of exhaustion.
gladly do that.
Breakfast.
Stop.
Where
That was
is
a good
that again?
transition.
That
Oh,
was a-
conditions. I see.
Gotta say, pretty good
It's
transition.
not even conditions.
To back.
Breakfast.
Oh, yes, it is.
Shut up. You're not even saying anything.
So I took a level of exhaustion.
Playing bagpipes. Though.
Yeah, you both take a level of exhaustion. You
No,
wanna?
not.
Okay. You're navigating, so can you make a survival check for me?
I'm gonna play my music box.
Sure.
Oi, 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 oi,
Well, are you?
oi.
What do you do? Are you just like hanging out, or are you doing
What
anything in
was that?
particular?
I'm just looking around, dude, and
Solid 19.
I'm
plus
loving
5.
it.
Nice.
24.
Okay.
Have some more of my mixture.
24.
Yeah.
Doing good.
So I'd say you definitely. You have a pretty good idea of how far you've gone.
I'm looking for a fight.
So
Once we get to tell
Plus, so-
I got you.
the stars shimmer in the sky above you as you set out across the expansive plains. The openness is honestly a breath of fresh air after all this time, though you're realizing you may be slightly agoraphobic after spending so much time in the woods. A gentle breeze does caress your cheeks, now fairly cold in the night air, bringing with it a strong scent of wild grasses and like game animal. A few lone animals, actually, rabbits and such, occasionally scamper by, though they do give your caravan quite a wide berth. The calm of this area puts you at ease, finally able to watch for dangers without the cover of trees blocking your sight.
Except the ground.
What?
Except the ground. They're coming through the fucking ground there.
Bust those high. He's tripping on acid. The ground.
So
We're
much
in the
closer to the
trees.
ground than you are.
So how long are you going for?
I'm
'Cause you-
going till sunrise.
If you keep traveling constantly, you take more and more as you
Yeah.
go. Like,
I'll sleep for 4 hours is like a long rest, right?
No, 8.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I'm sleeping. I'm going.
how many
to,
hours are you going?
I'd probably go 8 until I can get a long rest.
Jesus. Okay. You're gonna need to roll. Okay.
Twice?
So, no, you're gonna
Eight.
need to roll for each hour.
Do you?
Yeah. For every hour,
Good luck,
it's the
Busto.
DC is or at the end of
Just-
for each for each additional hour of travel beyond 8 hours, the characters
Beyond 8
blah blah
hours.
blah, and well, 8 hours is what you already traveled the day.
Oh, okay.
And each character, well, you, because they're asleep, must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of the hour, and the DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8.
Okay. That means you need to roll 2.
Yeah, I know. How
Yeah.
many how many hours before you think I just pass out from the alcohol?
3 maybe.
3, so I have to roll 3 times.
You have to roll 7 times plus the 1 you already. No,
1. So that's 1.
Plus what again?
You rolled a
11.
1.
No, 11. 11 plus 2, so 13. So
Okay,
I
you're good.
Got 1. 13 again.
12. You're
Yep.
barely there.
What do we add? What do we add?
Nat 20.
Constitution.
Nat 20, you're good.
Constitution.
16.
Above 14.
Yep.
What was it?
5.
Nope. One more level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Not above 15.
Does it just have to be
You
over?
have to do 16 and 17, and then you're good.
Jesus.
17.
16, above 16. All right, your last one's 17.
I have to beat an
You've
18.
had good luck.
I have to beat an 18. That's
I'm not gonna lie, but
Nope. 10. 10
So
total.
you have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yep.
Okay, so me, I got a 12,
Makes it.
then a 13,
Barely makes it.
then a 21.
Makes it. So you're good.
I still took one because you told me I had to, and
You
I'm
did
fine
at
with
the
that.
beginning.
Yeah, and I'm at 2%
Yeah.
left, so that's not gonna be charging very long.
But after like 3 hour, yeah, I'd say after a couple hours, Ryan just you actually hear him. He doesn't just like lean over and go to sleep. He goes from sitting up to, oomph, in the back of the cart. But dude, you make it at the by the end of by the end of a few hours, you are just like almost falling asleep in the cart.
Want me to take
So
a-
like
Sun,
me
it's
during
still night,
calculus. Got
What?
it. Me during calculus. Got it.
basically.
yeah,
You want me to take a long rest or a short one?
Short rest.
How do I get rid of exhaustion?
You just take a long rest, and I think I'll take one off.
Okay.
Okay. So is it coming sunrise at this? No.
No, I mean it's still gonna be dark for a couple hours.
Okay.
Not that much longer, but still a few.
I've done 8 hours of travel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wake up,
Yeah, because it's been a long rest.
or
at
you
this
wake
point.
me up, and I'll.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
just
been
wake
8
up.
hours, so I'm gonna wake Cal up.
I'm out
Cal,
for a little
Yeah.
while.
You, I'm waking you up.
We can swap off. We can swap off.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm very tired.
Get some sleep, Buster. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to
No problem.
travel.
Sure.
Do you want me to roll for unfit betting?
Make one. Just one.
Oh,
What was
it was on the edge, and then it went to the much smaller number.
Yeah.
Dude, mark a fourth.
It was either
You're
8 or
getting-
16, right?
Dude, if you get 2 more, you die.
I'm dead. Yeah, I know.
Your hit point maximum is halved.
Yep.
Okay, so Buster went from
I'm
fine
sleeping.
to almost dead in 30 seconds.
I gotta
he's
sleep.
tired.
Well, in 8
Busto
hours.
drove himself nearly to death.
Yeah. He's so good.
Dude, you gotta wake up. I don't really want to. This isn't the time to sleep in. I know.
Jesus.
I said it.
Time to sleep. Time to sleep.
Alright, so should I make a survival check?
Yes.
Oof.
10.
Sucked.
10.
What do you have to?
So you
your
don't,
bones?
because you're traveling by the river, that doesn't mean you like get lost. It just means you don't make as good of time as you could have.
That's
Tight.
Yeah. But for you, Cal, during your shift, the sun does come up. So as the sun rises over the plains, you can appreciate the true glory of an eastern sunrise for the first time in your week-long journey. The grass blows hypnotically in the wind, giving the plains the appearance of a great green ocean. Adding to this illusion is the scent of an ocean breeze that has just begun to be carried in by the westward wind. After traveling 8 hours, I'd say they wake up fairly soon. Maybe around midday they start to come to. And you guys wake up, you're just traveling. You're in the middle of this like huge plain. You can see there's a couple like interesting features. There's those ruins are much more obvious now. They're less common, but it's so open that you can see just these like in the distance maybe like a ruined castle, a few like pillars, and even a statue every now and then. Yeah, but around midday, who would wake up first? Not Busto.
Yep. Not Busto.
I don't know. Would it be?
Yeah, I
Orion?
think Nick would. Because
yeah.
he's hungover.
I'd say
My
Nick.
regular wake up time is like 9:30 or 10.
Yeah, and it's like midday.
Can I?
Yeah, I'd be
so I would
awake.
assume that I would take a long rest.
Yeah, at
Can
this
I-
point, yeah.
Recover that level of exhaustion.
You would recover 1.
That's all I have.
Okay, then you're good.
But yeah, I'm awake.
Everyone looks at me.
Alright.
I mean, I'm asleep, so.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what I want to do next.
Yeah, so I'd say Cal, you're kind of going, and it's the sun is just starting to get up into the sky when Nick kind of comes in and like knocks on the top of the cart behind you.
Hey man.
Hey, good morning.
They're still asleep.
Okay. Just keep it on tracking.
Hey, are we close? Are we almost there?
You're getting there.
We're getting there.
You've made some seriously good time.
We've made some seriously good time.
Stop it.
Stop it. I mean, what? God.
Like a voice in your head.
Have you seen the ocean before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Is it like super pretty or is it like regular?
Do you like water?
I like it to drink, not for baths.
Do you like being on the water?
On the water?
Oh yeah, that's right. Have you ever swam?
I don't like baths. Why would I swim? It's like
Okay,
just
you
taking
know-
a bath, right?
It's like taking a bath, but
Fish species.
but it's less comfortable. It's a workout, and
Salty.
it's salty. So yes, it's absolutely fantastic.
That sounds like
was
literally a
sarcasm.
nightmare. You don't like it either.
I'm not the biggest fan of swimming.
Are we gonna have to swim?
I hope not. We're going down the coast, unless it turns out to be on one of the islands.
Yeah. Let's really hope that we don't have to swim, because that literally sounds like the worst thing in the world.
I bet you will be fine.
I'll wake up whenever you tell me.
Should I wake up the boys?
Do you still have a worm?
You
No.
dickwad piece of shit.
I gave one to Orion and one to you, and you were mean to it and squished it right in front of me when you.
Hey, well,
Yeah,
they're
well.
better for shoving in people's faces than actually eating.
Oh hey, I have an idea.
Not the same
I
thing.
have an idea. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look into Orion's worm jar
What the fuck?
when
I
he's
can't do
sleeping.
shit.
I was thinking about that, but I don't want to.
It's right by my head. Would I like?
I'm super
He,
He like
stealthy.
holds his worm jar.
Yeah,
I
go ahead and roll
I
stealth.
can roll stealth.
Would I roll perception with disadvantage because I'm asleep?
No, passive.
Passive.
Yeah, especially because you're not actively.
Yeah, she gets it. Oh, she doesn't get it.
26.
She gets it. I thought it was disadvantage, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
dude, he has a jar with a single worm in it.
6 worms.
Six
Six
worms. A
I
lot of
will
worms in it.
unscrew it and take
That's
2
nice.
out,
What a
and I will
bitch.
crunch one up. I mean, squish. I'm eating one,
Yeah.
and then I will put the other one in his ear.
I'd say now is the time when you wake up.
I'm not grossed out. I'm just annoyed. Who the fuck got on my worms?
That's your concern?
I think
Yeah.
we should. Wait. I don't think we should be allowed though. I think we should let
Yeah.
Busto keep sleeping.
Gonna whisper and be like,
You have like what 4 points of exhaustion?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, let him
I
What
sleep.
is it?
22
How many?
HP right
How
now.
many points of exhaustion do you get rid of?
He failed his con save, so he's not going to recover any.
oh jeez.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
No, it's a con save.
Yeah.
I thought it was a straight roll.
Oh my god.
It's 8 plus 2, 10. Meet or beat or
It's meat. It's meat. Yeah. You got it. Never mind.
Okay, he's at 3. I'll give you that.
okay. 'Cause I apologize.
so
I didn't
bad.
realize that. I didn't realize it was a con save.
Yeah, no, it's a con save.
Okay.
And
I'm not angry. Who got on my worms? I know who did it.
yeah,
It
because
was
that
me,
one
Orion.
that one's
sorry.
back to 10 because you're
Fine,
not traveling
shit.
anymore. Because there's
Sorry?
just that one would be back to 10, so you'd make it.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't get anything added because you're not
So
extra
now you're at
traveling.
3 points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Still
It's
It's a
pretty
little bit
shitty.
better.
Yeah. I mean, my
Only
HP isn't
halfway to
half.
death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You still have disadvantage on like everything, but
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I can
So-
do another couple watches.
Good morning, worms for brains.
Oh, how clever.
Cal's chuckling off in the front.
Can I
Can
have
I-
that worm back though? In all honesty.
No.
I
I'm
do
gonna
want-
look at my worm thing and realize another one's missing.
I'm gonna run
the
back.
hell?
I'm gonna run
She has
back
like
up.
dirt on her lip.
yeah. I'm gonna run back up next to Cal.
okay.
I would like to, in like my
Day
groggy
couldn't get
state,
worse.
try to
Just
druid
hold
craft
You're
a
hungover.
hammock.
You have worms in your ears.
In the cart,
One worm
Yeah, can I
missing
make
from
a
the worm
hammock
jar.
that?
I like that.
Okay.
What are you?
You
Making
think
a
you're
Making a
hammock?
hammock
That
out
is
of the
so
That is
smart.
the cutest thing ever.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I have proper bedding. Yeah. And everyone has proper bedding. We have all the. I can make.
Well, you're still traveling.
Or we
Yeah,
can
oh.
cuddle.
But it swings.
I
So
would
the
love to
bouncing
cut-
doesn't. It
me
just
and
swings.
me and Busto cuddling would be.
Everyone
So
wants
You
bad.
and
to.
Buttle.
I want to
Custard.
cuddle with Bus.
But we would break this caravan.
I'd say okay.
It's pure
That's not what I
sexuality.
meant.
Stop
That's
it.
not what I meant. Don't make those hand motions. Wait, why would?
So around midday, I'd say you stop
Stop.
briefly on the banks of the river. Would you like to use those fishing poles
I
you
was
made
about
all
to
that
say I
while
want to
ago?
go fishing. I only
Yeah.
made one for me. What the hell?
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival forage, basically. I'll give you an advantage because you have the fishing.
Oh, for survival?
Yeah.
All right. I know I have +4. This is pretty much dead. So that was okay. That was bad. So I have advantage. That was worse.
What'd you
Got
get?
it.
9. I have +4.
Yeah. So you use one of the worms in your jar, but water's not right. Wrong time of the season.
I get.
You do catch a boot, which is weird and a little bit cliche.
Do I get to keep my fish, or did a fish take my worm, or did a fish take it?
I mean, you can probably take it. It's got a big hole in it now, so it's gonna.
Well, that's fine. I'll just reuse it.
Yeah. So I'd say after you guys rest for a bit, Orion comes back looking a bit defeated and with an empty fishing pole.
What'd you catch?
What'd you
I'm just-
catch?
I'm just.
What'd you
thinking.
catch?
Does he have a fishing pole?
No, but I taught you how to hunt. What'd you get?
Would you have gone and
let's say I
foraged?
went foraging, hunting.
Go ahead and roll.
For what?
Survival.
Oh, 19.
19. Damn. Yeah.
What do you get?
No. What did he get? I would say. I'd say you found one of the biggest rabbits you've ever seen. And it's just one, but it's just a big freaking rabbit.
Did I
Like
kill
a
it?
beefy. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You came back. So yeah, you see Orion come back with this empty fishing pole, and Cal has a big rabbit
This
stuck on the
seems
end of his
familiar.
trident.
Hey, Orion, do you remember when you said, hope it's not the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it kind of reminded me of that. I found it funny.
Can I see that rabbit?
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh, I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Can
Oh.
I see that rabbit for a second, though?
He's gonna throw it into the river.
No, I don't think so, actually.
Do you know how to skin it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Have you ever skinned anything in your life?
Yeah, actually, humans.
That is a lot different
I'm kidding,
anatomy than a rabbit.
I do actually know how to skin a rabbit, though, I think. I think you cut it down its spine and
Yeah,
then
wait,
just
wait.
pull on it.
That's incorrect.
It's one of those things, you just pull on it.
Eh. I've done it in real life, so I know how to do it.
Fuck you, Nate.
Wait.
Hey. Does Cal know how to skin a rabbit? That's 19 plus. What would it be to know how to skin a rabbit?
I
'Cause
think that
I was in the
no,
army.
It's not a role.
Intelligence.
I think he should know how. If
Intelligence,
Adrian
what's
knows
that?
how.
Is that a 22 then? Is that 22, Nate? 22
Are you
intelligence? check?
proficient in hunting or skinning or leatherworking or anything like that?
No. So is it just the straight roll then? Because that's still 19.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd say he clearly doesn't know what he's doing exactly, but
I've
he
seen
still does a
people do
half
it.
pass. He's probably seen people do it before. He does a pretty passable job.
This is like the most fuck you look
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
I saw one worse this morning, like earlier today.
While they're doing their hunting and like dick contests.
I was just.
I have to go get something bigger now, dude. I don't care if we're here all
We
day.
don't got much
I can
time.
kill the cow.
That's so funny. Ryan's just really bad at hunting.
Yeah, no, you go to kill the cow, and a couple hours later they find your corpse
Yeah, the
strung up on a
body,
tree,
yeah.
like 50 miles away.
Oh, okay. I'm
The
not
cow
gonna kill
never
the
even
cow.
moved.
Yeah.
The cow just has like.
No, dude. Now I gotta go
It
find
It just
something
has
bigger.
blood dripping from its mouth.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I don't get anything,
I
then
swear to
it'll be
God,
worse.
the cow is actually
The-
just
the villain?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, he's yeah. Anyway, while they're doing that, can I go hang out with Busto?
Sure.
I'm gonna be like,
Busto's fucking going to sleep. bro.
Busto,
Busto's fucking
Busto,
tired.
hey Busto,
What?
can I braid your hair?
What?
Okay, you sleep now.
Okay.
Good night. I'm
I'm
gonna braid his hair.
Orion's
and
in the
beard.
woods, got a trap set, looking for
There's
berries.
no woods. You're in a field.
He's got a trap set by a rabbit hole, because I guess there are rabbits in this field.
Yes.
and then he's looking for
Do you
more
find
rabbits.
any rabbits?
I'm not sure. I'm hunting for hours,
See,
dude.
okay,
I
so
don't
the
care.
No, we only spent like 30-40 minutes here.
The advantage of a trap is you leave it for a long time. You can come get it on your way back
No,
if you
I
want to
didn't
leave
do
it.
that.
But
So he just went out in the woods, saw a big rabbit, and then killed
That's
it.
how
and then
Dungeons
I'd
and
say
Dragons
okay,
works.
it's a bit longer than like 30-40 minutes. It's like an hour.
That's like an hour and a half.
Oh, so you can hunt, but I can't. That's cool.
Dude, because you were fishing.
Yeah,
No, but I had less worms than I had. That's the reason.
Dude, it's fine.
you're
All
fine.
right, you're asleep.
Dick measuring contest
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
I'm tired and sick of this shit.
Just
Fucking-
so we're clear, though.
I'm tying the rabbit up. to
I
the side of the
taught him how to
caravan.
hunt last episode, and
he's
all of a
already
sudden now he
showing you
knows how to
up.
clean a
Yeah.
rabbit. Like, excellent.
Bro,
It's all.
I'm just saying, where's the sense
Do
in
you
that?
feel
Dungeons
are you
and
saying
Dragons.
you
Yes.
feel threatened?
Yeah,
I don't
no.
feel threatened. I feel upset.
Nate's genuinely mad. I just want to clarify.
No, Orion's
Nate's character
mad and
is
I'm mad
literally
for him.
all about hunting animals. I'm beating him.
I just don't see the sense in it.
It's
How do I hunt?
you know how you do things in this game.
Oh, really? So the game doesn't need to make sense if there's just a roll.
Oh my god. He is actually.
Just tell me where the sense is.
He is so sorry.
How do you
That's not
hunt?
how-
I'm gonna clean this
That-
rabbit.
He is so
Day one,
sorry.
day two.
Chill. Okay,
He
guys.
did something easier than you. You were fishing in a random ass river. He just went looking for a
It took me
rabbit.
60 years to learn how to clean a fucking rabbit. He does it in 2 days. You see my point?
When he comes back from his hunting, it's like all nice. It's a stir fry. It's like very. I found fucking vegetables that I didn't even know were there. It's
I'm gonna
like,
spit on it.
Yeah.
No, I'm seriously though. I'm gonna tie the rabbit up to the side of the caravan so it kind of dries out in there as well.
I want to turn into a polar bear and just fucking tear it to shreds.
Oh my god.
I'm not fucking
You're
running.
Rolls
actually.
a natural one, kills
Yeah,
himself.
go ahead and roll
It
the.
won't kill me. It'll knock me out.
Good, I'll throw you in the.
Laptop's dead.
God.
What was it? Do you know? I have to get over a 10
Yes.
with my what bonus? My con.
Constitution saving throw. It's a saving throw, I think.
Just so we're clear, though,
Oh my god.
I got a
Bustos,
nine.
Oh my god. I
I
thought
got
that
a
was
fucking
a
9.
one.
I'm still
Yeah.
a polar bear, but I got a 9.
Bustos'
Total?
hair
Yeah.
and beard.
Yeah,
looks
I think you roll. I don't
amazing.
remember what
Like,
the
you
die
look
is.
so
I don't
Your
know.
heart. It's a D4 plus something.
Now that I
It's a
see.
D4 plus every size bigger, which is 2. So I take fucking 6 damage.
Well,
Now
your health
carry
is
your-
reduced by
Now that
six.
I
know.
see that he's turning into this thing to kill my rabbit while I'm trying to tie it up.
No, you can't. I turn into it instant.
Well, yeah, but you turn into it right next to me while I'm tying up this rabbit.
I thought you already tied it up. You said I tied it up to the side.
I said I'm tying it up to the side.
All right. I turn immediately right next to him. Can I just snatch it out of his fucking hand?
I'm gonna throw it into the stream.
I can swim, dumbass.
Yeah, but what's the point in you destroying it? We're not gonna eat it anyways.
We've been on
Okay,
this too long, and
I
I'm
would-
not giving
I
up
would
yet.
normally make a like roll for this, but the image of you guys going, "Well, I fucking know him," blah, blah, and then Cal goes like, "Well, fuck you," and starts tying it up, and Orion turns into a bear, and you just look at him and just whip it over the top of the cart. So yeah, no, you just throw it, and it just splashes in the river and just drifts downstream. So I mean, no more rabbit. Like, it's gone.
I'm so glad Busto is asleep
Yeah, me
because
too.
I would be so fucking pissed right now. I'm letting you know right now. I would just be so fucking done
Alright.
with both of your shit.
You are asleep.
Everyone,
That's what I'm saying.
Have a
everyone.
nightmare if you want.
God damn it. Nate, Orion, get into the
Stop
cart.
saying
Fucking
Nate,
salt.
Orion, get into the cart. Come on.
I'm a
Guys,
fucking
shit.
polar bear. I gotta walk inside now. Give me 10
All
minutes.
right, I'm gonna we'll keep on moving.
I need to
Okay.
calm down.
Yeah, you do.
Next time we go hunting, I'm gonna destroy you again, Nate.
So you travel for another couple of hours. Before finally you have to bed down for the night, and you camp in the shelter of this. Yes.
Apologies. Do you want me to roll unfit betting?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would be sleeping.
Orion,
see.
Orion and a rabbit fight.
What was it? Was it a nat one?
Yep.
Yeah,
It was a nat-
It was.
That is the only way you can get another level of exhaustion.
He did. It was seriously an
Thank
hour.
you. It was a nat.
Well, okay, you're back up to 4.
Fucking one.
I'd say, you know what happens is you get like halfway there and you hit a little bump in the road and Busto falls out of the hammock, hits the back of the cart and lands in the path.
Oh.
And I run over him as a polar bear.
And then Orion just claws him as he goes by.
I didn't notice you, man. I'm sorry.
That's
so,
fucking
anyway.
4 levels of exhaustion, boys.
So you camp in the shelter of a large rocky outcropping, worn smooth by centuries of rainfall. The stars are in full view above you, moonlight pouring down onto the plains around you, illuminating everything for miles around with a soft blue light. Cal has started a little fire, and I'd say you're gathered around. You would be eating rabbit, but Cal threw it in the river, so you guys are having rations.
What a bitch.
I'm not having rations.
I could go
You're having good berry?
forage.
Can
I
I go?
can go
Can I go forage?
Go ahead.
Hey,
I don't want to forage.
Busto, can I have one
That's
of your?
okay.
Thank you.
9.
9.
Oh, what a pristine hunter.
No, you head out a bit, and you wander around the plains for a little bit. You don't find any, like, game, anything to eat.
can't
You
even
do
find
find, like, a little ruin, like, what looked like some sort of a little mausoleum, like an archway of some sort with a little unmarked stone grave inside of it. But besides that,
There's no
there's...
food in there.
I'm gonna walk back to camp.
Yeah.
I'm just giving
Man, I
everyone
saw
a good
the
berry.
biggest owl bear, but after last time, I kind of felt like I didn't want to kill it.
Real hunter would have killed it instantly.
That's not true.
That's exactly true. If I
No,
saw another
a
owl
real
bear, I
man
would've
wouldn't have.
This salt.
Oh, you're not a man. You're a tiefling.
I'm gonna roll for.
What?
Oh yeah.
Did anyone else just hear what he said to me?
Well, for... What did he say?
I said a real man wouldn't have killed it. And he said, "Oh, you're not a man. You're a tiefling."
Oh my god.
Ryan's a little
Bringing
racist.
racism into this. Holy shit.
Hey, Orion.
What?
Orion.
Adrian, roll
Say
with
something
the
like that
saving
again, I'm
throw.
gonna fucking knife you.
Bring it on. I'm still a little drunk.
Roll.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
have...
don't need to.
He doesn't have to roll, but his mark is just glowing.
Dude.
Like, enough to illuminate his face even without the fire.
Dude, fuck you. I could just go to a different plane.
I would simply just like to say.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "It's alright, man." And touch him and cast inflict wounds.
Are you really?
Bring it on.
Are you? Guys.
Are you kidding me?
It's just a little bit of a
I would
a
like.
jolt.
Okay.
This is gonna be
Before
intense.
any
No,
of
I'm
this
not gonna fight
bullshit,
you.
Trevor. Before
I have
any
to
of
plug
the
my
bullshit.
We've had to fight so many times.
Twice.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, enough.
Once.
Just kind of like seeing how angry,
I'm fucking pissed. No, you can't see it, dude. I'm pissed. Mortal white.
just
bitch.
how fucking mad you guys are at the moment.
Very 10, 20. What's this?
Shut
I
up.
don't want you to do your thing.
Oh.
Stop being so salty towards everyone, dude.
No, I'm just mad at you. And it's not Nate, it's Orion.
I'm talking to
Busto would
Well, I know,
simply
I'm
like
fucking
to,
eats pills.
kind of in like a annoyed state, just because of the amount of tiredness he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my phone.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry. Just the amount of tiredness he is, just kind of say, "Stop!" and
Thunderclap.
thunderclap. So, both of
Now I'm mad at him.
you, and your point is,
I don't have a point. I'm just stating the obvious.
I was just letting you know. So I'm clapping.
Do you have to make a dex saving throw?
I think it's instant.
I think it's dex.
Is it?
I think so.
It may
Read your thing.
Yep, I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm trusting you.
keep looking at a character sheet?
That can be heard.
2.
Each creature must succeed on a con save.
Ooh.
So that's
I didn't
I
get it.
did not succeed.
I did
Am I
not
there?
12.
Are you trying to hurt me?
No, I was specifically.
Thank God.
I didn't get
How
it.
much damage are you taking?
6 plus 7, so 7.
Alright, I gotta start writing this down. So 6.
So it's 7 total. 7.
Negative 7.
No, it's just it's 7 total.
I already took 6 damage.
Alright. This is stupid.
Don't turn it off. Yeah, so Busto rears back his hands and just BAM! And this huge thunderclap like shakes you all to the bone. And I think some of you took damage.
Yeah, we both
Right.
took 7.
I took 7, yeah. Alright.
Your discretion.
Okay.
Busto, that was quite painful.
Stop!
Yep, I understand.
I am tired. I am not well. You will not fight. Because if you fight, I cannot help.
We're not gonna fight, Busto.
Thank you.
He's just
Now, both of you,
And I'm going to, kind of like in this groggy state, pissed off as hell. This is as pissed off
Was
as
hell really mad?
And go up to kind of like an outcropping of some of the grass, kind of craft like vine, a little hut kind of thing, and then just like a small hut, kind of just grab you by the shoulder and like point over at the hut, make a slightly larger hut for Cal. You sleep there.
You're on timeout.
See how
boys.
mine's better, Nate?
You sleep.
Okay, one, it's not Nate.
I'm talking to you in real life.
Well, don't. I don't want to talk to you in real
You
life.
two sleep now.
No. Oh shit.
I'm casting a movie.
No, I'm ducking out of there.
You're going to sleep.
Yeah, I just want to clarify. This is literally as pissed you've ever seen Busto.
Bring it, dude. Take me out.
No. Okay, your character would not.
Yes, he would,
Really?
dude. Fucking
Jesus.
Orion. Orion is a blood hunter. They deal damage to themselves, so he is fine with pain.
Reed, Orion's dick is really
So,
small.
I
and-
would-
I know,
So
I'm
Busto,
kidding.
in arguably the most anger you've ever seen him, in this exhaustion, is just going to kick the entire caravan. Is basically just going to drop kick.
See, it's not even gonna hurt me.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
'cause-
gonna slow
Busto.
it down.
It's okay. He's just been.
Guys,
Man, okay,
get in your
we're
huts.
supposed to work together here, right? We all have our things that we can do that we are good at, right? Not everyone needs to be better than
I do
anyone
not
else.
care about better. I care
Busto, I'm
about
not talking
sleep.
to you. Get some sleep then.
Nobody's preventing you from sleeping.
Ryan,
Busto's just
you
going
can
to
stay up.
storm off a little bit.
You already made a hut.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Sleep in a hut.
No.
Busto's taking a 5th level of exhaustion.
Jesus Christ.
One more, he
just,
dies.
Just so we're clear, we have a fire.
Well, actually, Busto wouldn't take a 5th. Well, I can't actually do any more because my speed is reduced to 0.
That
Wait.
it means you pass out.
Yeah, literally. I was about to say, I'm just.
Pass out
I would basically just start storming off,
and then pass
get
out.
about 15 minutes out, and just pass out.
We have
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Like not on the edge of camp.
No. Yeah. I just walk.
And nobody went with you.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep watch. Never mind.
Okay.
You guys go to sleep.
I'm going.
Orion, you can keep watch after me.
I'm
We
gonna
have-
sit on my
We
cat.
have a fire, right?
Right now?
Yeah.
Go to sleep and then.
I'm not
Because I'm
listening to
sleeping.
you.
Can I roll to
Damn it.
take a
You
level
can
of
take
exhaustion away?
levels of exhaustion.
Sure.
I will take levels of
No.
exhaustion.
18.
Oh, that could have killed you,
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
dude. That
If he rolled a
wa-
nat 1, he would have died.
Yep.
Ew.
Which you rolled 3 of today.
I'm just gonna sort of.
How
warm-
annoyed Busto is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm trying
stay
to
up
tell you,
and
bro.
watch.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna warm a blanket over the
fucking
fire for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go out and find Busto and put it on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on my
Thank
cow.
And
I-
then-
Wait. You're going out to find Busto?
Yeah, and I am.
Before you leave,
Yeah. What? I'm sort of sick
Where-
of
where
you
are you
guys.
going?
I'm going to find Busto.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's probably a good thing you do that because if you sleep in the cold, you
Might
take
take
another
another-
level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
He might die of exposure.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys stay here. I'll find
No,
him.
let-
and I'll
let me go. Maybe I
No.
can convince him to come back.
sit down. You're a baby.
He's the one who eats fucking worms.
You're so focused on the worms, and you're just.
I also want
Whatever.
to clarify. Because of how exhaustion works, your speed is reduced to 0, but that still means you can cast.
Oh.
Yeah. You're
So,
just like
I-
physically unable to move.
I would have just made like a small hut for myself.
Okay.
So I will go to that hut with a nice blanket.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would have made it apparent enough to be able to be seen.
I'm gonna go in and be like, "Hi, Busto." He's. Oh, okay. Oh, gross.
Yeah, he's not doing so
I'm gonna
hot.
put the blanket over his shoulders and then just sort of like cuddle up to go to sleep with him.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
And kind of like because this hut is huge for you, basically.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, it was you.
kind of off to the side. I want to kind of make like another outcrop of the hut and make a little fire there
Okay.
and just light a little fire.
Thank you.
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that.
What?
Our relationship in this game is exactly like us in real life.
It really, really is.
I just thought of that too. Alright, I'm on my cow feeding him a carrot. We're gonna share it though.
Are
Ew.
you sleeping on your cow?
I'm not sleeping right now.
You're just sitting on its back.
I'm gonna stay up as long as Cal does, so when he sleeps, I'll sleep.
Why are you both literally fucking acoustic?
How is that my fault?
Orion's pissed off. He's royally pissed off. Can't
Alright,
really say
I'm gonna-
why
I'm
right
gonna-
now,
I'm gonna
but he's royally pissed off.
Go to sleep. Right now.
Make a performance check.
Can I? What would I roll to see?
Passive perception.
Fucking.
No, I'm just setting a DC.
13.
That's exactly my passive perception.
So maybe passive insight actually.
Actually, yeah. Can you do an insight contest? That's not bad. It's
I
not
don't know
bad.
my insight thing. What is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Alright,
It's
so
8.
it's plus 1.
It's 8, so it would be 9 total. No, insight is intelligence. Is it not?
It's not. We're not doing passive wisdom. No, it's not. It's wisdom.
Oh, okay.
So we're making an insight
Yes.
contest.
Insight. Just
Just
roll
roll.
insight.
No.
Insight's
We're just doing a
insight's
contest.
wisdom.
Because he did say specifically going
I
to
didn't
sleep
get
on
very
cow.
high.
What
you
was
get?
it?
With my bonus, my insight bonus, an 8.
It seems
I
like.
beat it.
I liked it the other way more.
Yeah, because you won.
Well, it's not you're just watching. I mean, if you're just paying attention, you do notice he rolls over and stops moving. With insight, you're trying to determine, oh, is he tricking me?
He rolled performance, not
He did roll.
I thought he would have rolled deception.
No,
No,
because he's
performance,
performing. He's
physical.
trying to fall asleep.
Yeah. It looks like he fell asleep, for all intents and purposes.
I'm waiting for him to fall asleep,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna take watch.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
Well,
Fuck.
good luck
9.
taking watch the whole night.
9.
Dude, I'm not waking up now. I'm
Alright.
falling asleep.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to
You-
take watch.
Yeah, you stay up, alone now. Nothing but Orion's passed out form over next to his cow.
No, I
keeping
got out my
company.
cow to sleep. I'm in the carriage.
Okay. That's
Good.
better.
I'm kind of
Kill his cow. And
Dude, the cow is staring at you. It is
red
disturbing.
eyes.
Just these two eyes pointing in different directions.
Can that cow be like Wolfie with him, except my cow and me?
If
Ew,
you
that's
heard
creepy.
a fraction of what that cow was thinking, it would drive you mad.
I doubt it. I've heard.
Mad cow disease.
Yeah.
I literally
No.
thought that, and I was like, I can't do that.
Adrian, but Cal is awake for a long time, a good amount of the night.
Okay.
I only get
Are you gonna go to
pissed.
sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
No one keep
But
watch.
before that happens, you see a figure approaching. You don't notice much of
Is it 2
anything
feet
for
tall?
the rest of the night. It's not 2 feet tall.
It's
It's
1 foot.
this shimmering blue outline of a woman. Now without her partner. She does match the story Busto described to you. And she has this translucence around her. And she sort of, it looks almost like she's not quite touching the ground when she walks, almost like she's gliding like on the moon or something.
What race is she?
I think we said half elf or human. I think it was just a human woman.
That's not the one.
Yeah,
This
human.
one?
And she actually glides right into their camp and sits down on the log next to you, and she seems to be waiting for you to notice her. She looks younger than you would have expected from what Buster described.
Hello?
You have an interesting relationship with your friends.
To say
But
the least.
unfortunately, it is 11:05.
You fuck.
Yep, I knew that was happening. I knew that was happening.
And we're all getting tired in real life
I'm
too.
not. I'm never tired.
I have to get up early tomorrow.
I did too.
So we're going to have to wait until next week to find out what the ghost has to say to you.
Oh, every time.
And
Every
I've got to
fucking time.
watch the last episode to know what the ghost is.
Right, you
It's
did
literally
miss
just a
that.
ghost.
It's just
Yeah.
a little
Oh,
ghost.
You'll see,
alright,
you'll see.
I'm done.
I love her. The
And
She's
Anyway.
basically moaning Myrtle.
I love her.
I don't even know. Stop. Don't say those things.
All right.
Also, just to clarify one last thing, stream. This is us role playing. We're not actually mad at each other.
We love each other.
Yeah.
I'm not role playing the sleepiness because I am about
No, no,
to fall asleep
no, no.
right now. Like
No, no, no.
seriously.
No, no. That's
No.
good. That's a good thing.
Guys, I enjoyed this stream quite a bit.
Like usual.
That was awesome. Guys,
Always.
can I say something really quick?
What do you want to say? Oh my god.
I think this was my favorite one so
Okay.
Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
my
sake.
god.
far. No, like I'm being serious this time.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so
Thank you
much.
guys.
I'd
Uh,
recommend.
Can Emily?
Oh, yeah.
Emily.
Emily,
we
thank
love
you.
2 claps for
you.
Emily.
Emily,
Yay.
good job,
That
guys.
was so
Appreciate
insane.
it.
That all reminds
That
me
was
of
amazing.
Shut
Big
up.
thank you to everyone who's sent us fan art. Matthew Shelton,
Oh yeah.
Lightseers,
Soul
and
Dagger.
our one and only,
Soul
the biggest, the
Dagger.
baddest, Soul Dagger!
Remember, guys, you can pick up our merch on Teespring.
And follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
guys.
think by, I don't know. We'll see.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
guys,
yeah.
guys. It's so late. You should all go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do.
What?
So for all of us, can I give our viewers a good night?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
We'll
Peace
see you
out.
next.